Gravy, gang, gang, gang. Baby, pop the top and let it spread. As we're listening to Pass the Gravy. We're going fishing for your bitch today. We're drunk in Houston, baby. And we go ahead and lick and we'll get rich today. Rich, bitch.
Gravy, 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 gang! What is going on, everybody? It's Pass the Gravy, episode 588. 588
Correct.
is the episode we are on. Happy Gravy Day to everybody. It's Alex, Pat, and Bobby Jokes back at it again. How you doing, boys?
I'm doing good. I'm having a David S. Pumpkins Day.
Yeah?
Actually, not really. No, today's been kind of shitty.
Day 23 of the 31 days of David S. Pumpkins at Pass Gray Pod. If you're not following us, I tweet.
I love him more every day.
I love that. I watch it every single day.
I know.
I do watch it every single day. Like, I don't just grab the link and post it. I'm like, well, hold on, let me sit down for 3 minutes and watch this.
I don't always watch it, but
great part
anytime
of my
I
day.
see it get posted, it makes me happy.
Right? He is Halloween's Santa, and we need to appreciate him more than people do.
And it's Tom Hanks, dude.
Yeah,
He's a treasure.
he is. He's a national treasure.
I love him.
National treasure. I guess we're in the Precome segment. Do you want me to just start off with an idea? An idea I had the other day?
Yes.
All right. Hear me out. That's how you know every idea is good. Hear me out. Bread plates.
Yes. Yes, 100% yes.
Bread bowls rock.
Amazing.
Everybody likes bread bowls.
So good.
Why not just bread plates?
I mean, they would be messy, but you know what? Just you got to have those cheap little tablecloths on top, and then you just bring it outside and.
And I know you could say tortilla. Okay, I get that. That's a thing. Okay.
No.
But these are like specific like bread plates, like sourdough bread. It's got like the curved edges, but it's a plate. And then you're like, okay, well, what did you order? All right, tight. And then you just eat it. Yeah, you would obviously have to put the bread plate on a plate.
No, you don't.
Well, you could though, like
Plastic tablecloth.
If you're at a restaurant though, you would put the bread plate on another plate that then would be a disposable or a washable plate.
Because you don't want the server touching your
Correct
bread plate with their bare hands.
But bread plates rock. Like, that's the best part of a bread bowl. You're like, oh, I finished this soup. Guess what I'm going to do? Eat the bowl.
Bunch of bread.
And now, oh, cool, I finished my salad or whatever I got.
Bread.
Just eat this. Just pick it up and just eat it like a disc.
Yeah, like imagine if you could take like a bite of Caesar salad and there was carbs with it. I mean, I guess that's kind of croutons, but also...
But it's like croutons, but at the end.
And you have a crouton on top? So you got like bread, Caesar salad, crouton. A Caesar salad sandwich is basically what that is. That sounds amazing.
Again, I understand that tortillas exist. I'm not saying that tortillas don't exist because you could say like, yeah, that's why you have tacos over an empty tortilla. You get a tortilla with the taco with all the ones that fall out of it. Okay?
I still will never do that.
Right? Yeah,
I'm just going to eat the tortillas.
I don't think that
right
far
away.
ahead. I don't think that far ahead.
Yeah, I'm just double wrapping my taco.
Right. Same. But bread plates, I think there's something to it. Verbal trademark on that.
What little money I have to back you with, I will back you with.
Yeah. This might be the idea.
I want to be the first investor.
This might be it. Robert, would you get in on the investing on this? Would you like to invest? A small portion of this could be all yours. I'll let you be the second investor. Pat's already got dibs on the first. Unless you have cash on you right now.
I don't have cash on me.
Okay.
Who carries cash?
I have $2 in my pocket.
I have more than that, but I have cash on me.
Bread plate. Isn't that just pizza?
No, because the pizza is part of the meal.
Pizza could be served on a bread plate,
He's
though.
not getting this. He's not grasping it.
Why don't you explain
You put the food
Hear me out.
on top of the bread plate. Like you make tacos, bread plate.
You see?
Like it's your plate.
You see what he's saying?
But when your meal is all done, and you're like, I could eat a little bit more. You can just start ripping up your plate.
Like, I don't want to order more food. Oh, if only there was one more thing like, oh, wait, my plate is edible?
So you get your regular
Snap.
food still. The bread plate is not part of the meal. It's just an added bonus
But
at
it
the
also
end.
is part of the meal, but it's not. So it is, but it's not.
It's like a palate cleanser at the end of your meal.
Right.
So I've never had a bread bowl before.
What?
It's fantastic. It's basically just soup.
Hold on. Let me.
They
can I order
just make a
Panera
big
bread
piece
right
of bread.
now?
They carve out an inner portion of it
Uh-huh.
and then pour all the soup inside of it or whatever's going inside of it. And then you eat your soup and then you have a bunch of bread that has soaked up soup in it and then you can eat that. It's fantastic. Like, I believe Red Lobster does one.
Yeah, Panera Bread does too. I'm going to see
Yeah.
what the delivery time
Robert,
is.
you're going to have a bread bowl And it's going to
if we order it now,
life.
they'll probably deliver it by the end of the podcast. You just have to go down and get it.
I would hope so. I hope you can get food within 2 hours.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
You can also set a delivery time.
Well, just now.
Robert, that's your homework. You got to have a bread bowl, and it will change your life.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. It's gonna take too long to like search for everything.
and it's going to be like a cup of soup inside of a bread bowl for
That's
$814.
true. And they'll probably be yeah.
And then they won't be able to figure out where to deliver it.
We'll get you a bread bowl. We'll get you a bread bowl, buddy.
You know what? You brought up soup, and I was actually thinking about this yesterday.
I'll order you a bread bowl to your house tonight. Remind me after this. I will
Broccoli
send
and
it.
cheese
I'll
soup
DoorDash
inside?
it to your house. Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking about this yesterday, talking about soup. That is crazy out of like how many soups that there are, that none of them are good.
That's wrong. That's a wrong take.
I don't think he
Really?
deserves a bread bowl.
You know what?
There's
Bread
really
bowl
no-
revoked.
You know what we should do? Queso inside of a fucking bread bowl?
Yeah, dude.
Because then when you're done with all the queso, you got a bunch of queso bread.
Like a stuffed crust bread bowl. And that actually also
So
add
just
that
a pile of
on.
mozzarella inside the
Well,
bread
he
bowl?
said it's like a pizza. It's not like a pizza, but hear me out.
We'll come back to you. We're not done with
Yeah,
that
we're not done
horrible
with
take
you.
that
We're not
you
done
had.
with you yet on your soup take. But like we start out with the bread plate, obviously bread plate, but then the next move, stuffed crust. Stuffed crust bread plate.
Stuffed crust bread plate?
No, it's not. It's not pizza.
It's not
pizza.
pizza.
No,
Okay.
it's
It's not
not.
pizza, dude. Just the edges of the plate you can
Robert's
also
so dumb.
eat.
He just doesn't get it.
I feel like you're not hearing anything we're saying. Thank you for
And then
understanding,
eventually we can add like meat and sauce inside there too, and it just becomes a fucking
Okay,
it's a
now hear me out.
calzone.
Bread
It's
plate-
a calzone plate.
Bread plate 2.0 is the stuffed crust. Bread plate 3.0. We add a tiny little layer of cheese. Just a tiny little layer of cheese. All right, bread plate
No, bread plate got to have the bread
4.0.
topping though.
Let's say like we put some sausage and maybe some pepperoni on top. Also, that's just part of the plate. Just part of the plate, not at all its own thing. And then we put the food on top of it.
What if we did miniature bread plates? So they're about like this big, and
Like a personal
and
size.
it'll get like a little sleeve that
Maybe you could
can
cook it like a
in
pan, maybe?
Yeah. No, I was thinking more like a toaster or an oven.
Okay.
Or a microwave.
Also, like the bread as like acts like a pocket for the
Exactly like
for
a
the-
pocket.
dude.
But the thing is, and what's brilliant about this is the insides, they're going to be molten hot. So it'll cool down while you eat your
What
regular
about the
food
very
that's on
middle
top
of it?
the mini
Like, that'll
plate.
be super hot, right?
No, that's probably going to still be frozen.
Okay.
Because these they're going to become so popular we mass produce them.
Good. Well, because if we're mass producing, we're making money. I don't really care after
but
that.
you know, that'll be fine. Everything will have time to get to the right middle cool temperature. Once you finish your regular meal, then you eat bread
Yeah.
plate 4. What was that, 4 or 5.0?
This would be 5.0.
5.0.
4.0 is the toppings. 3.0 is the cheese. 2.0 was the
We're gonna
stuffed
make
crust.
all of the money, boys.
Boy, I think we figured it out.
Like-
I think we figured this out.
You give me 6 years with this project,
6 years.
and Jeff Bezos is gonna be asking
Maybe
me for
7.
money.
Maybe 7.
Nope. Hard 6.
Definitely less than 15.
If my net worth isn't bigger than Jeff Bezos after 6 years, I quit. I'll give up all my shares of bread plate industries.
BPIs. Bread plates, though.
Yeah, and
Really-
also all soups are great, and Robert's stupid.
Yeah, that was a terrible take, dude.
I will give him one soup being shit.
Split-
Gazpacho.
Split pea.
No, split pea's still good. Pea's good. Gazpacho. Fuck you and your cold soup. If I choose to eat my soup cold, that's one thing. Like it's out of the fridge and I'm too lazy to heat it up. The good cold soup. Soup made to be cold and just has like weird veggies in it. Fuck you, gazpacho. Get out of here.
I saw a tweet yesterday that made me laugh out loud.
Plus, that sounds like Gestapo. And,
Yeah.
you know,
That-
as we covered last week.
Disavow. Which, by the way, Gravy Gang on YouTube last week. A little disappointing, the lack of people that disavowed the H-Man. I feel like we're going to give you a second try this time. Even if you already did disavow, we'd like you to disavow again. Say, I disavow the H-Man
It must be all of our Gen Z listeners.
right now under YouTube. You have to
The
say you disavow
TikTokers,
the
they're big
H-Man.
on H-Man right now.
All right, like I don't want to pull up last week's pod. But I feel like we can only say there was a handful of you that would be cool disavowing the
Literally
H-Man.
one handful raised
a
in the air.
handful, one full hand,
One
full
open hand.
Todd Voss, Mikey P, Alex O, Ashley. And then I do not know these people's names because they are not in their handle. So those are just a handful of people, though. And then 2 more people who I did not know because they did not have first and last names in the thing. But That's not that many people that disavowed the H-Man. So I would really like it if you'd go just in the comments on our YouTube video right now, youtube.com/PassGrade Just say, I disavow.
Hey, H-Man? No.
No thanks. I'm a pass on the H-Man. Disavow. All right? Back to bread plates. Or no, back to soups real fast. A tweet that made me laugh out loud yesterday. It was a split pea soup, more like pee poop.
That's a perfect tweet.
I was like, this guy gets it. This guy gets
Here's
it.
I know that technically they're not tweets anymore. Are they just called
They're
X's
tweets.
now?
They're tweets.
No, I will forever call it tweets.
They're tweets.
But like, is it actually like nice X?
Yeah, I don't know.
I had a fire X yesterday.
Yeah, no, tweets. Tweets makes way more sense.
Tweets forever.
Tweets forever.
He needs to just go back.
It's been a year now, hasn't it?
Just be like, dude, we're going sell retro gear and just start selling Twitter. Like
just
blue
go
check
back
mark.
to it. We're
Yeah.
like, look, dude, we know you're gonna call it X, but like, we're never calling it that.
For Halloween, we're gonna dress up as Twitter, and then he just changes it and never changes it back. It'd be
Soup
brilliant.
though,
Soup
don't hate on
great.
soup.
Robert bad.
Soup is great. And then really back to bread plates. Last thing was really the idea behind that was I saw bread bowls on a commercial, and I was like, I wish you could stack those together and make a sandwich out of bread bowls. And then I was like, light bulb bread plates. You could just like, you're running low on bread. Guess what I got? I got bread plates. Stack 2 bread plates together, and you got a bread plate sandwich.
It's basically just becoming a muffalata at this point.
Yeah, no, that's like exactly what it is. But
Also, great sandwich and fun to say because you get to say muff.
muff in a polite setting, and it's about culinary things too.
How much you like muff? A lotta. You're
Okay. While we're in the pre-chem segment, I had a couple other things. Did you want to hear some fun facts? Some like
Always.
fun little stories that I could share with you guys. All right, which one do you want first? You want dogs or do you want home security? You want dogs. You definitely want
Dogs first,
Dogs
yeah.
first. Did you know that if you have a pacemaker, you can include it in your will and it'll be donated to a dog after you pass away?
I want to cry now.
Yeah, so pacemakers can't be used for other people, but they can help dogs with heart problems and potentially save lives. You can arrange for a pacemaker to be sent to a vet of your choice. Many pacemakers are simply thrown away and dogs can die because people don't know about this. Donating the pacemaker can even save the dog's owner a cost of a new one, which can sometimes make a crucial difference in affording life-saving treatment. So you could be like, hey, if I die, like, just send this to the vet. Like, you can't recycle it to another person, but to a dog, they could be like, this dog needs... Like, they're having heart problems. We could make this dog live a little bit long by giving it this dead guy's pacemaker. That's fucking sick.
So I might be wrong on the way that I think pacemakers work, but isn't it like it'll just shock your heart and to get going a little bit?
I think, and as somebody that does not know, I think that is along the lines of how that works.
Yeah. And,
Robert,
and
how
I
does a
assume it's
pacemaker
because
work?
like the heart drops below a certain beats per minute. Dogs are always excited or napping. So I think the dog would always be above that level or being shocked.
Robert, how do you think a pacemaker works?
I think it would. If a dog had a pacemaker, it would never sleep again.
Why would they put it in the dog?
I don't know. This feels sinister to me. They're trying to electrocute puppies.
Yeah, I have no idea how one works. I would guess like there is some shocking going on.
It's supposed to jumpstart your heart.
Yeah.
Kickstart.
Shout
your
out
heart.
Motley Crue.
Kickstart.
Well, I didn't want to step all over their toes,
Whoa,
man.
Sorry, dude. How does a... And this part is called what are we Googling today?
Make sure you Google specifically for dogs.
The electrodes in it monitor the heart's electrical activity. If the heart rate falls below a programmed threshold, the pacemaker sends an electrical impulse through the leads that stimulate the heart muscle to contract.
Electrocution.
So yeah, it basically just gets your heart to start
So
contracting.
how would it not electrocute the dog every time? How does it not electrocute humans every time we fall asleep?
Your heartbeat by sending impulses to get it to a specific rate. So it can make sure that like if your heart goes above a rate or below a rate, that it gets it back.
Oh,
So
see, and that's
kinda cool.
above it. So yeah, then
that-
the dogs are definitely going to get electrocuted. Dude,
No, they're not getting electrocuted because it's making the pace. If you
No,
think
but
about
I'm saying,
literally,
but it just said if it
pacemaker.
gets too high or too low,
But then they would regulate it.
jumpstarts it. But that's the thing. Dogs' heartbeats are always super high because they're super happy all the time.
Well, they would set it differently
Like,
for
every
a dog.
time a dog saw a squirrel, it would get electrocuted.
No, they would set it differently for the dog, though. I'm sure a pacemaker on a dog is probably set.
I don't think you
differently.
can measure a dog's heart.
Well, you can, but you would just make it really high, and then like.
But then what about when it takes nappies?
And then you just set it really low. So it's just a wide range. Whereas a person is more of a finite range. But that's cool. You can donate pacemakers to dogs.
Yeah,
I
if
didn't
you
know
guys have a
dogs could
pacemaker,
have
do that today.
pacemakers.
Do that tomorrow.
So yeah.
Do it soon. Save a puppy.
And then my other fun fact was the story of the first home security system, how that came to be. And it was because I was looking at something else that I'm about to go off on. But so it's ADT. And the dude's name was Edward Callahan. He was born outside of Youngstown, Ohio. And
Asses, dicks, and titties.
What?
That's what ADT stands for. Asses, dicks,
No,
and titties.
we'll get to what it stands for. It's American District Telegraph.
That's what they tell you it is. It's not.
But Edward Callahan was born outside of Youngstown, Ohio, and grew up on a farm with his family. And like his dad was a farmer. Eventually, he grows up, moves off the farm, starts American Direct Telegraph, and like he comes home from work one day, and his dad has sent a telegraph to him, letting him know that like his family's home was broken into and robbed. And he thought back like, man, that really sucks, I guess. I don't know what he was thinking, but eventually he got to the idea of like one of his favorite memories growing up with his dad was building scarecrows and like putting the scarecrow together to like protect the crops and all of that. And he was like, if only I could think of a scarecrow for my parents' house, I could prevent them from getting robbed again. Then he used his telegraph software and like the technology that he had at that time. This was like the late 1800s though. And so I think it was like 1880 is when he's doing this. And he uses a telegraph to set up basically like an alarm, like a siren from the doors, where when the door gets triggered open, once you've set the alarm, that it telegraphs to the siren and the alarm. It sets off the noise and it scares away intruders. So essentially it is a home scarecrow. And that was how Edward Callahan came up with the idea for the first home security system.
Which protects your asses, dicks, and titties.
But it's American District Telegraph. So that's how ADT came to be. Fun fact.
I'm gonna be honest. When you said Callahan, I thought you were just gonna try and say the plot of Tommy Boy.
I thought about going that way, but then this seemed like a much better story to go with.
It didn't trail off into complete absurdity.
It didn't.
So I'm gonna go ahead and believe this one.
You should absolutely believe it. It's 100%.
I mean,
true.
I know I fell for the Texas Roadhouse one a while back.
No, that was
which
true.
Somehow was the most obvious thing ever, and I couldn't reel into it. So maybe I'm missing something obvious here. But thank you for story time, buddy. I'm always happy to learn.
Dude, that's what I'm here for. I'm here for all of that, man. And that Texas Roadhouse story still does get flagged on TikTok when people are like, "This isn't true at all." I'm like, "Yeah, I know, dude. I get you." So yeah, really, none of that was true. I just made that part up. But Scarecrows,
dicks, and titties.
Scarecrow. No, it is actually American District Telegraph.
Which one of us is lying about that? You guys, there's literally no way of knowing.
Google ADT. So what I got in on that discussion and that discovery when I was looking at scarecrows, because I don't like to get political on this podcast, and you guys know that.
I'll get in the mud with you.
I think I'm out on scarecrows. I'm fucking done with them, dude. I'm done with scarecrows.
Big Crow got to our boy over here.
Yeah, Robert, what are your thoughts on scarecrows? Scarecrows, good or bad?
I just think they're misunderstood.
I don't think there's much to misunderstand there, man.
Maybe by crows they're misunderstood.
Oh, no, crows understand them just fine.
Scarecrows are dope, but you got to be careful because sometimes you'll think it's a scarecrow in a field, but really it's a monster that is going to kill you and your friends and steal your body parts every 23 years.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Jeepers Creepers.
Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah,
Jeepers
he
Creepers.
dressed up as he was a scarecrow in the field.
That was good. But yeah, so I was walking my dog, and they have a pumpkin patch by the church that is next to me, and they have scarecrows in the pumpkin patch. And I was like, is there a fucking crow problem here?
No, because there's scarecrows there.
No, there's not a crow. I don't think there's a crow problem at all in this city. And they have fucking scarecrows there. I'm like, just get this guy the fuck out of here. Get this guy the fuck out of here. What's he doing? He's not scaring me. I'm not a crow. And then what are you trying to say if you're trying to keep crows away? Why do you want to keep crows away? Why? Think of one reason you might want to keep crows away.
Because you hate the Baltimore
Because of
Ravens.
the color of their fur or feathers, which is just fur for birds. Feathers.
Bird fur.
are bird fur. It's exactly what it is, dude. Everyone knows that.
You didn't know feathers are bird fur?
Just feel like if you think about like if scarecrows spend as much time scaring real criminals as they do actual crows, we would have no crime.
I want to know how much Big Crow is paying you.
I just think they're lazy. I think scarecrows are lazy.
He's been bought.
I think scarecrows are lazy, dude.
You're fucking shill over here.
They're what? What do you mean? You pro scarecrow?
Yeah.
I don't think they're doing enough.
Hey, you know what? Food prices are already rising. We don't need crows coming down into the fields and eating up all the limited stock of corn and pumpkins and other things that we have. Can you imagine the wave of angry white bitches that we would have through this country if pumpkin supplies were decimated by crows and we didn't have enough pumpkin spice to go throughout the season right now? Do you have any idea what the
Get a
Swifties
wacky wild
would do?
inflatable tube, man. That's all we need. We don't need scarecrows. We've got technology now.
See, that's the thing. Technology, you gotta keep that plugged in, and it's running all the time. Scarecrow, you get 2 sticks, some fur, an old coat, and a hat, and you got yourself a scarecrow.
Get a solar panel.
Fucking
dude.
Mr. Moneybags over here just thinks everyone can be throwing money.
All right.
At digital scarecrows.
All right, you guys are definitely Team Scarecrow. That's bad. That's bad. But Scarecrow was the bad man in Batman. He's a bad guy in Batman. Guess what?
Yeah, he was a doctor. Doctors are bad.
Guess what? A bat is not a crow. Why the fuck is Batman gonna be scared of the Scarecrow? He wasn't. He was, but he was a little
That's
bit
why he
scared.
kept defeating
he was a
him.
little bit scared when he threw the stuff in his eyes.
He was drugging him because he was a bad
what
doctor.
Scarecrow have you ever seen it throw shit? None of them. They just hang out there, like fucking trying to act like they're getting hung up on a cross like Jesus.
I'm sure in
what
Scooby-Doo, a
scarecrows look
Scarecrow
like.
probably threw something
I
at
doubt
some
it.
point.
I doubt it. Also, if somebody's job is specifically to scare Sheryl Crow, are they a scarecrow?
Yeah.
Big questions here.
Would they be Scarel Crow?
No, they're just scarecrow.
Okay.
You scare Cheryl. So scarecrow, yeah.
You're trying to Scarel Cheryl?
Cheryl.
Yeah, you'd be the Scarecrow. I want that job. Are they hiring?
I wish. I don't know. Check on Indeed.
I'll scare the shit out of Sheryl Crow. I think I'd be good at it too. I would
And
just
Russell Crowe.
Yeah, also Russell Crowe. If your job is to scare Russell Crowe as well, that would be a scarecrow. You were only allowed to scare people with the last name Crow. Mm-hmm. You are a scarecrow.
I think I'd rather scare Sheryl Crow.
Cheryl.
Yeah. I don't want to scare Russell Crowe. He seems fun.
He was a gladiator. He'd kill me.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was thinking Russell Brand.
No,
And I've seen the other guys. Russell Crowe really, or not the other guys. What was it? The one with him and Ryan Reynolds, where they're
The nice guys.
The nice guys.
Same thing.
I've seen him throw a punch. I feel like if I scared him by jumping around a corner, he would knock me the fuck out.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just scare Cheryl. I'm just gonna jump around corners, but I'm gonna yell her like song lyrics at her.
Last thing crow related I had, scarecrow related. What's worse, eating crow or eating scarecrow? Because eating crow is always used as a negative connotation. Like, now you're gonna have to eat crow. Eating scarecrow sounds like it'd be worse, because eating crow, that's eating a bird. That's meat.
I was gonna say, are you talking literally eating crow, or just like eating crow as in like having to face what you fucked up?
If you had to eat a crow or a scarecrow,
I'd
which
rather
one would
eat
you prefer?
a crow.
Same.
You can cook that. Scarecrows
Yeah.
are hay. I'm not a horse.
So maybe we make the new phrase like, this guy's gonna be eating scarecrow tomorrow.
I bet Sarah Jessica Parker would pick the scarecrow. She looks like a fucking horse.
Yeah. So other than Sarah Jessica Parker and horses,
No, eat the crow.
would you rather eat the crow or the scarecrow, Robert?
Scarecrow.
Why?
Scarecrow.
What if you eat the crow and then you get the
That's
powers
wood.
and
You'd eat wood.
You become the crow, like the superhero, the crow.
You wouldn't become the crow.
You could though, and the best part about him is he's dead.
Oh, because like the Batman thing where like you.
Yeah,
no, you're the opposite.
Bruce Wayne
of
ate a
that.
bat, became Batman.
No, because
I'm gonna eat a crow, and become the crow.
You would be the opposite. Now, here's an idea. Here's a verbal
I
trademark.
could be anti-crow.
It's sort of like this, but like Crow Man, but just think Batman. But like instead of being scared of bats, he's scared of crows, and so he goes and he like the scarecrow is his ultimate fear. No, fuck, never mind.
Here's the thing, though.
You'd be Scarecrow Man. You'd be Scarecrow Man. That should be how fucking Scarecrow got his powers. He was terrified of scarecrows because he was himself a crow, and eventually he got over his fear of scarecrows, and that's why he's Scarecrow.
She said something there about like I'd become the anti. What's the worst crow I could become? I think it would be Jim Crow.
I would say so.
That'd
That was
be
what I was
that's
thinking.
bad
I was
crow. You
thinking
don't wanna
Jim
be that
and
crow.
I was like, what's worse than Jim Crow? Not much.
You're a supervillain. What do you do? Racism. I just do racism.
I really don't like minorities.
Scarecrow
That
got
would be,
rid of
that
Jim
would be your
Crow.
thing.
What do you do as what's your supervillain's
I
backstory?
hate.
I do not want black people voting.
But like, what do? I voice my opinions very loudly. What? What?
I just block roads
You
to
like-
polling places.
Like, you don't like physically harm anyone? Well, not really. No, that wouldn't be legal. But I let people know that I'm not happy about
I'm a
things.
supervillain. I don't care about legality.
But like,
Not me though.
this
'cause I wouldn't
supervillain
do that.
would. Okay.
Batman fights Jim Crow this week.
This week on Batman. I like that. I like that a lot. Last thing I had is I actually brought. I had an idea because the Addams Family is very, very hot right now. Why don't we make a prequel series of just the dad, Patch? We could have the Patch Addams Family, and that would be like a perfect series, like a prequel series. Robert, have you seen? Do you know the Addams
Before they
Family?
meet and have all the kids and everything, and he's just a doctor.
Yeah, when he was just the doctor. Before he meets Wednesday.
Yeah, and like he was all like nice back then. Like he became dark like later on.
Yeah,
Like, at first he was all about smiles and laughs.
It was Wednesday. It was, it's like a Yoko
That's
situation.
true. Having a daughter
women,
will ruin everything.
Women, am I right? No, but Robert, you watched Addams Family?
I've heard of them.
Do you know the family?
I know.
All right,
them,
so
yeah.
I gave you a picture of all of the family.
That kid's fat.
Be nice to
Little
Chucky,
fat
okay?
kids.
All right, so see for you, and post it if you can post this. I'll send it to you. Post it on the video. But you got the dad, you got Patch right there, sitting down there. That's he's the doctor. Then over to his left is Wednesday, the mom. She's very scary, and she's the one that kind of like turned him dark a little bit. Then their daughter is Carrie, and above Carrie, that is. I think he's the uncle, but he's Gru, and he's got a bunch of little like minion dudes that he hangs out with. But that's Gru. Then next to Gru is the grandma, Esther. I sometimes just call her Gam Gam. She doesn't really do much, and I think she was like formerly the Wicked Witch of the West or some shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Was that it?
Yeah.
Yeah. They all have like weird like horror like backgrounds, so it's like all like loosely based on other horror stuff. And then the big tall Frankenstein looking guy, that's Morty. He is a morticianer. So that's why they call him Morty for short. I don't know why they gave him a nickname based on his profession and not his actual name. Because that would be like if I called you
call the
restaurant.
sheriff.
Yeah, that's true. But that'd be like if I called you like restaurateur Pat instead of Pat. Resty.
If I called you radio boy.
Yeah. You just
But
call me radio.
Maybe I should just start calling him radio.
Like Cuba. But
You have
yeah,
the same smile.
So that's Morty, the tall guy, and then right below Morty, that's the son. That's Chucky.
Oh, I
The
see
little
it.
redhead kid.
Yeah, I see it.
You don't see it because it's black and white, but I guess if it was in color, you wouldn't see it anyways. So
You can tell those cheeks are rosy.
yeah, you can tell there's some rosy cheeks. But yeah, Patch would be the dad, and I don't know, he always helped out like sick kids initially, and then he meets Wednesday. Wednesday's like, hey, do you want to just be kind of goth? And that's kind of what he did. But I would watch a Patch Adams prequel. Would you?
Hell yeah, dude. Like an origin story.
Yeah.
And then like, as ratings start to slip, then we could introduce the other. Okay, here's how he meets everyone, and they become a family.
Right, and you add
But like
little
first we
pieces
try and
to
do
it.
our own thing.
Like the second season, maybe they have Chucky,
That's our panic button.
and then they
We're
have
like, oh shit.
Yeah,
Oh, so they're not like
No, they are a
related,
family, but we want to do.
like, it's a bunch of like misfits coming together.
well, that is the family, and then they have like a hand friend, Mr.
Well, like,
Hand.
I mean, Gru's his brother.
yeah.
So,
Well,
like,
Gru, yeah, 'cause
don't
that's
know
the
each
uncle,
other.
Uncle Gru.
Okay.
Morty, I'm sure we can like we weave in that like he
They-
saves Morty's life, and that's why he works.
Yeah, is Morty in the family? Yeah, he is.
No,
I don't know.
No, he's not.
They always just like he's part of the family.
Yeah.
he's like Alice.
he's like Kramer.
He's the family morticianer, which
Yeah.
is weird that you have a morticianer that's your family morticianer.
Well, they kill people.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
He's a bad. I didn't say he was a good doctor.
You usually don't have a guy that does all
It's
that
like he
stuff,
just
but-
keeps committing malpractice, and then Morty has to hide the bodies for him.
Yeah, but yeah, that's my Addams Family TV show spinoff idea.
Patch Addams Family, hell yeah.
Patch Addams Family. What do you guys got?
I'll go with this one first because I already said the wrong name of a movie. I realized yesterday a movie that I've talked about on here, and a movie I've been recommending to people for over 10 years. I've been calling it the wrong name this entire time.
What movie?
So you remember me telling you about the movie where they kill the guy's elephant and then he goes on a kung fu spree to kill them all and get revenge on everyone?
Yes, because you said it last week.
Yeah, Ong Bak.
Ong Bak.
Yeah, that's not the name of it. I've been house sitting for my buddy. He came back last night. We're trying to decide what movie to put on, and we see it. We're like, "Fuck yeah, let's watch a fucking elephant movie." We haven't seen this in forever. 45 minutes into the movie, I'm like, man, I really feel like the elephant should have shown up by now. No, it's just Tony Jaa is the same actor that's in both movies. The movie I've been thinking of this whole time is called The Protector. And it's called that because he protects the elephants. And yeah,
that makes sense.
They steal his elephant and then he goes and kills everyone and gets it back. But yeah, I don't know. Honestly, it felt a little racist to me that I just was like, guy looks same. Kung Fu. And by the way, not even Kung Fu. It's Muay Thai.
Yeah, I mean, you could have said either and we wouldn't have known the difference.
Well, see, that's racist.
Not really.
But yeah, so if any of you ever watched Ong Bak after my recommendation, we're like, where's all the elephants?
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, then
right.
that's why I'm
so
stupid.
it is still a movie.
It is, and it's really good movie.
Okay, I thought you meant like you had just a name that is not a name of a movie at all.
No, it definitely is a movie.
Okay.
I watched it last night. That's what I was saying. 45 minutes.
Well, I
into it,
didn't
I was like,
disagree that was a movie.
elephants?
I thought you just like gave it like in your head made up name, not of the wrong name of a movie. That's fine.
But now I'm excited because I get
Ong
to
Bak.
Yeah, and there was 3 of them made.
Hell yeah, dude.
Every time I would scroll past it over the last 10 years, I'd be like, elephants. I was wrong.
Dude, guess what I'm gonna be for Halloween?
An ass.
An elephant.
Oh, damn, I was close.
Dude, yeah. Bought my costume yesterday.
Alex is getting all political.
It's gonna be sick.
There's gonna be an L offense.
See, because my daughter's gonna be an elephant, so I'm gonna be a daddy elephant,
What's your wife going to be?
a mommy elephant, also an elephant.
You tell her to dress up as a small
Well,
Thai guy and kick anyone's ass that comes near you.
I would never throw anybody under the
She
bus.
can be the protector.
I love my wife very much, and she's amazing and does so much for her family. But she did sort of cheap out on the costumes, where she got a onesie, and I was like, that's sort of a costume, but like I bought ears,
You know,
fake tusks, and a nose.
You know, it's something really fun that you can do though. When you try it on, you can be like, "It's weird. They put the elephant's trunk in the wrong place and just have your wiener hanging out."
Yeah, I already thought of that one.
Did you do it yet? Then
I haven't got it yet.
see, yeah.
Well, but that was in the plans. That was in the plans.
Hey, why does this elephant have 2 trunks? See, this is why we're friends.
Yep. A lot of times people are like, Alex, you just seem so much more highbrow than Pat is, and I'm like, no, I'm not.
No.
I'm just gonna pretending I'm
even
not.
a little. And my other thing is, what would you say the average time for a washing machine to go through a cycle is?
Like 30 to 50 minutes.
I would say 40 minutes.
See, I would have guessed
right in my
closer
range.
to like 30. I feel like it's
If you
not
do the
that long.
speed
But
wash.
it's good. But also, like, you put it in there and then you forget it for like
Mine
2
does
days.
speed wash is 34, and then if you do the full wash, it's like 52.
What do you think is the longest?
Probably like an hour and a half.
I would have said an hour.
So,
Just because I felt like an hour would be the right amount, I was like, it's got to be above.
I turned on my buddy's washing machine last night, and I walk away. A little bit later, I walk back all over, and I call him, and I go, "Hey, bud, is your washing machine a 3 hour and 8 minute cycle?" He's like, "Yeah, I don't understand it, and I don't know how to turn it off."
It just takes like a quarter of your fucking day to do a little wash.
In what fucking world would a it's probably something they're like, well, actually, it washes so over a long period of time and it uses less energy. You cannot fucking convince me you use less energy or less water on a 3 hour
Buddy,
cycle.
I will set a forest on fire to avoid using less energy.
Like, if I need clean plates, I could wash and use them and wash them again in 3 hours.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding? He was like, dude, I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably like a sensor issue. Like it's on the sensor mode where like it detects.
But you should be able to set
No,
it to a
because
different
it's got
setting.
numbers on it. It's set, like, I saw when I pressed start, it said 308. And I was
That's what
like,
mine does.
I was like, maybe it's the
time.
it's just the cycle. I was like, in my head, I was like, there's no way that's saying it's going to
This
take
is a
3 hours
clock.
and 8 minutes. I walked away and I came back a little bit later. It said 2:47, and I was like, Yeah, that was about 20
Is it
minutes.
like thawing out meat? Is that like the meat de-thaw?
It's the
setting?
wildest thing I've ever. I was like,
Or when you have a Thanksgiving turkey, you need to thaw out real fast. Just throw it in this for 3 hours. You're good to go.
it baffled me to a point. I was like, nobody in the history of mankind's ever heard of a 3-hour machine.
Your friend lives by. He has a wife.
Yeah.
How does he like? Because that's what
I think she just always did the dishes, so he was like, I don't fucking.
Well, I just assume that like that's a very dude that lives by himself thing. Where like, yeah, I don't know how this works. But
Well, he
I'm
does
not-
now.
I'm also not going to figure it out. I'm also just not figuring it out.
But yeah, it was just like he's like, I don't know, man. He's like, I hand wash a lot of shit.
That's a long time.
It blew. I told you, I was like, this is gonna blow your fucking mind.
There's a washing machine,
It's just a washing
not
machine,
a dishwasher.
Or yeah, I mean dishwasher. Yeah, it's the same fucking. Sorry,
A washer is what I thought. I thought clothes. Did you think clothes?
dishwasher is what I meant this entire time.
Okay, I thought you were talking about washing machine clothes.
Because my washing machine does have like times where like it'll be like if I do a speed round.
Yeah,
it
I
says
didn't realize I didn't
32.
say dishwasher until he said that right there.
All of mine like have like time limits when you turn the.
I don't know the
knobs.
difference between machines or movies anymore.
Yeah, they're all kind of blended.
So yeah,
out.
I was talking about dishwasher that whole time, guys. Does that seem even a little bit crazier now that it's a 3-hour cycle?
That's a lot.
That's
Yeah.
a lot.
Okay, I thought you were like staying at his place. I'm just gonna do laundry.
See, that's why
here.
when you guys were like 45 minutes, and I was like, your fucking dishwasher takes 45 minutes?
But like it's not weird that like a laundry.
Oh,
cycle.
no, that's not
okay,
weird.
Okay,
Yeah.
but also that would be insane.
We just had a whole ass conversation. We're talking about two different things.
But that was funny because we were very close to like I was close to be like, wait, you mean this? Like
Yeah.
7 or 8 times,
All it
and then
took
like
was-
you would say something that kind of was like, okay, no, that's on brand. Like that checks out.
So how long should a dishwasher take? I've never used a dishwasher.
I did. Yeah,
I would have guessed
very
like 20,
rarely
30
do
minutes.
dishes, but Emma was out of town last night, and I did dishes, and it took like 30 minutes.
See, that's what I'm saying. Why would it take 3 hours?
Yeah, that's
Okay, see when you said
pretty crazy, but that makes more sense
Yeah.
because he was talking about hand washing.
yeah
and I was
hand
like,
washing, I thought
but
he
you wouldn't
washed-
hand wash clothes, and it wouldn't be faster.
That's what I was thinking. That he
Yeah,
was
guys,
hand washing
I'm a
clothes.
fucking idiot.
I looked at Robert at one point, and I didn't know if Robert was thinking the same thing, but he didn't give me like a clear look. So I was like, okay, no, Robert's with Pat. Robert's got this.
Dishwasher. I gotta learn to use full words.
Well, you just said washer,
Yeah, I'm stupid.
but
in
it
my
don't mean
head,
like
in my head, I knew what I was
Yeah,
talking about.
no,
I
get
didn't
what you
realize I
mean.
was saying the wrong words.
Yeah, and you wrote down washing machine. And-
I did?
Yeah.
It is a dishwashing machine. To
Dude,
be
that's
fair.
crazy. I'm not even hungover today.
Yeah. Oh well. Hey, we got through it.
You see, and this is actually the excuse I've been using all week for being real dumb. I was like, guys, I've been house sitting. It was, I guess, 5-6 days, whatever it was. It's a long time to not be sleeping in your own bed.
Say you're jet lagged.
I was like sleeping good, but I wasn't feeling rested the next day.
Can you just use jet lag as just like anything? Like I know that it really
Dude,
is. Like
you're
when you
late to
travel
work
times,
again.
I'm jet lagged, dude.
Jet lag, man.
I was driving a plane simulator, bro. It's fucking rough.
I was playing Crimson Skies High Road to Revenge all night.
I watched Top Gun twice.
I literally just did a simulation flight last night from LA to New York, and
I'm exhausted.
then I said, "Fuck it, let's just take it to China." So I was on the plane until 4 a.m.
Took a red eye.
I want to do that.
Just start saying jet lag and eating Scarecrow.
Next time you're
Those
next
are
time
two
you're late to
things
work,
to
just
add.
tell your boss you're jet lagged just to see the look on their face. What? Were you somewhere yesterday? Did you fly somewhere? No.
I had to watch the Jets last night.
That'll put a lag on
The
your brain.
Jets were on Sunday Night Football. I was a little bummed.
Yeah, they got to stop giving them primetime games. It's not fun anymore.
Don't worry, they're giving the Giants Monday night. Yay!
Well, I work, so good.
Yay! Cool. All right, Robert, what'd you have for a Precome segment?
Nothing crazy. I just think it's wild that a couple of teams have decided, like, I guess, to get a head start on the season instead of waiting till February for spring training. They're just going, "Oh, I'm going to train now. Going to train now for a couple of weeks."
Oh, yeah, they're playing like this other series and stuff.
Exhibition series that
Yeah.
they have going on. Which is, you know what's crazy? Did you see the prices for exhibition games? The Yankees, I've seen
pretty
ticket prices for
ridiculous.
$11,000.
Hey, dude, it's those politicians up in New York and California. They're gonna make it expensive. That's what I always say. Don't California my Texas.
Robert, I hate so bad that I'm about to root for Los Angeles. I fucking hate everything about this.
You can't.
It's like, hey, who do you want to win
Well, you're rooting
Hitler
for
or Satan?
you're rooting for cheaters. Then at that point,
Both teams.
Oh, the Yankees.
well, no, they
The
actually
Yankees,
have
the Yankees
cheater
were
on
caught
them.
cheating.
They have
Actually,
the cheater on. That was
nobody in the world should be rooting for the Yankees because, from what I understand about baseball fans, is if you cheat and they don't feel that you got punished, they will hate you forever. And the Yankees got caught cheating and literally did not get punished at all.
To be fair,
I think they took away like 2 of their Apple Watches.
So did Shohei. To be fair, he also got caught cheating, and then they were just like, "Well, can you give us?"
He got caught illegally gambling.
Well, but that's cheating.
It's not cheating.
It's breaking the rules.
It's breaking the rules. It's
It's
not
breaking
cheating.
the sanctity of the game. He could have tarnished the game.
Yeah, no, he's a piece of shit. He should have been thrown out too.
I think so too. So really,
He should be forced to play the rest of his career for the Astros for like $1 a day.
But that happened this year, so anything that he or the Dodgers do while he's on the roster should not count theoretically.
Fuck it, they're doing illegal contracts.
Yeah,
You can't defer payment on contracts like
yeah.
that.
What they
It
it's
should have
all-
ended with Bobby Bonilla.
Yeah, it's kind of bullshit.
Now we're gonna have Shohei Day.
Although-
it's Bobby Bonilla Day.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody was talking about like the Yankees signing Juan Soto and everything. I was like, I don't care. I don't care. And they're like, how are you going to pay this way? I was like, it doesn't matter, dude. It's baseball. It's baseball. There's no rules.
It's not your money anyway.
If you're a billionaire, you know what you're gonna do? Make them another $1 billion because you're already a billionaire, dude.
Yeah, that's what the Mets are gonna do. They're gonna pay Juan Soto.
I don't think so. I don't think the Yankees are gonna let him leave.
Well, they're
I
gonna
think
kidnap him.
No, they're just gonna
So
do.
now you're adding human trafficking to what your program
no,
is.
they're
Dude,
just
I
gonna
think
do
we should
the
just
Aaron Judge thing where they're like, just here, fucking take all
we
the
need
money,
a
dude.
death penalty. The Yankees
No, you can't. Dude.
like take
Don't
away
take
all their
away.
rights to be on TV for 3 years.
I don't have anything that's making me happy besides the Yankees right now. I need the Yankees. I just need them to do it, and I know that they're not going to. But I know.
Shout
I need
out
that.
Emma.
I need. Well, obviously, my family is great. I love my family. But sports-wise, it's been pretty bad, and I would just like one positive. And if the Yankees could,
Yeah, but the one positive
they
you
could
want
do
is the
it.
thing that everybody else in the world
well, just
hates.
give me this, dude. Y'all had all of like the last 8 years. Just give me one.
You sound like Jim Crow being like, I just want black people to not
I
vote,
don't
guys.
sound
Can
at
I,
all like that.
I'm gonna cut his mic.
I don't sound
Good
like,
as
at
Mike.
all like
He's-
that. I haven't talked
You're
to
real
I haven't talked
problematic.
shit.
No, you haven't.
I've been
'Cause
pretty
you
cool
understand.
about it. I just want to be happy. For
Yeah, being a
second.
fan of the devil is
I
not
just-
something you want to publicly endorse all the time.
I think I'm allowed happose.
And see,
think
that's
I'm
the
allowed
other thing.
happiness.
Yankees fans are supposed to be obnoxious pricks, and now this new generation of Yankees fans are all like,
Oh, so like fuck you for not being dicks.
yeah, yeah, like Yankees
If we're
fans are
dicks,
trying.
we're dicks. If we're not dicks, fuck us
Yes,
for not being dicks.
Yankees
Got
fans
it.
are supposed to be dicks, and now you guys are trying to be liked, and everyone's like,
I'm not trying to be liked. I just don't want to. I'm just sad all the time about my team because they make me sad all the time. So I'm not talking shit. And I think people that do talk shit about 27 rings are fucking
and
idiots.
you should be sad all the time for being
No.
a Yankees fan. I don't understand.
I just give me a little
Robert,
bit.
why
of
does he not
happiness.
get this?
Give me a little bit of happiness.
Did you see Cashman's comments? I think it was today, maybe yesterday. He talking about how
Yeah.
that
The 15-year thing, and, and he was like, well, diminishes really. People say, especially when blah. Yeah, I don't know.
No,
Cashman
what did he
needs to
say? I
shut
didn't
up.
hear this.
he said that in 2017 it should have been a Yankees Dodgers World Series, and that the Astros are the
What a
only
little
reason
bitch.
why they haven't made it to
Yeah,
the World
it's,
Series.
that's
Okay, what
the-
about 2018 and 2019
No,
and
it's the
2020 and all the
rent-free
other years
thing.
we kicked your ass?
But it's like it's one
No,
of those.
but that year was bullshit because we were good that year.
It's him and other like Yankees fans that do that. Where I'm like, dude, just shut the fuck up. Don't fucking talk about it. Don't fucking talk about it, dude. Just fucking focus on your shit, man. Like, just talk about how you didn't fucking hit a fucking slider 48 times. Just talk about that. Talk about how
Curveball.
fucking
Curveball.
shut the fuck up. Talk about how Aroldis Chapman's a bum. Talk about all the other shit.
That's why, do you feel like we can't ever let McCullers walk? Like he just gets a contract for
he
life.
probably
because
that's
of
what
that?
he's essentially done. He's pitched like 5 times.
Yeah,
yeah.
he plays less than Jacob.
Since that first World Series, he's pitched 5 times.
Dude, yeah, he's pitched less than Jacob DeGrom. That's saying something. But we're all like, yeah, but he loves dogs and he threw 27 straight curveballs. So
Yeah.
that's fine. Just give him another 2-3 years.
Just let me be happy, please. Yankees.
Like, I love you, but I don't want you to feel any joy. Does
And
that make sense? Is that why all my friends hate me?
You already have good teams. It's not fair. And you have multiple teams.
Yeah, but that's all
the
I
stuff.
have. You get family or team, so you don't get to pick both.
I would like both.
Well, you can't
I
have
have
your
to watch
cake.
the Giants be bad
Can't
for
have your
11
cake
more
and eat it
weeks.
too, Alex.
Sam Houston's bowl eligible. That's positive.
You can either be popular on TV or get caught for saying the N-word, okay? That's
Whoa.
it's called the Paula
the
Dean
other option
paradox.
is saying the N-word.
It's called the Paula Dean paradox.
Don't want the N-word one. I certainly don't want that.
Yeah, you can't have both.
Let's go Yankees. They're going to lose, though. I know it's going to happen. Fuck. Which sucks because, like, getting to the World Series doesn't mean anything unless you win it. And, like, I know there's people like, well, we got there. It's like, no, it doesn't. I would rather lose in the wild card round, and then I would have had a month of just happiness, like, or just, like, I'm not watching baseball and just being blissful. And now it's like, no, guess what you got? You got a whole fucking next 3 weeks of just hating yourself.
I think it's been long enough that the Yankees, if they lose, they're going to hang an ALCS banner.
I don't
think the Yankees do those. Like, I know a lot of teams
I
do.
think
Will
they
raise
have
the
like,
banners.
They have like plaques, I believe. I don't think they have.
Actually, no. See, that's the thing. You can celebrate but they're going to say like a World Series finalist banner.
No, they would be.
You'll go Indiana Colts.
They would
on
say
it.
ALCS champions. Like I think what the Astros do is cool. I think baseball you don't need banners. You need the fucking plaques.
Yeah, like little placard
that.
thing.
Like the Astros have it cool where they have the
Fuck
flags.
The Yankees. I want them
Shut
to
up.
be stupid and do dumb shit.
Shut up! Stop it.
And I hope they pay Juan
You guys
Soto.
hate the Dodgers so much.
Yeah, and
You
I
hate the
hate the
Dodgers
Yankees
so
even
much.
more because the Dodgers have been annoying for like 10 years. And like and because like their fans only exist when they're good because otherwise they live in LA. It's fucking gorgeous all the time. You get to go outside. There's
So they
hot
don't even
people
deserve
everywhere.
this.
No, they don't.
They
But
don't
you know what?
deserve this.
Yankees fans are from New York, and that's the worst thing you can
this.
be in America.
I deserve this. I think I deserve this. Also, think of how cool it would be.
Hey,
to-
we're the greatest city of all time.
But
It
think of
never
how-
sleeps. You can get pizza at 4 a.m. Okay.
That's pretty cool that you can get pizza at 4 a.m.
Your city smells like literal piss.
But you can eat pizza whenever you want.
And you have the Yankees. And you're like, we're the toughest motherfuckers
Statue of
ever.
Liberty. That's cool.
Oh, I'm from New York. I've never even been to the Statue of Liberty.
Well, because it's not that fun, but it looks cool. It looks really cool. Guided a bunch of people in. All right.
Hey, we got 30 Rock.
That's also cool.
The Yankees are the best team
Okay.
ever. No,
All
they're
right.
fucking not.
All right.
My New York accent's getting really good.
It's not that good. It's really not.
It's the best. It's the most accurate
But like,
one
how
ever.
cool would it be for like my daughter to be? It would be very '90s for my daughter to be like, oh, she only knows a world where the Yankees won the World Series. Like that. I just want that. Like I don't get that except for this 1 year. Just give me that fucking one time.
But also,
Please,
counterpoint, how cool would it be
please.
if your daughter turned 40 having never had a
No,
World
it
Series?
wouldn't be cool because this year I could be like, she's only known a world where the Sam Houston Bearcats are bowl eligible, which is crazy, and then the Yankees winning the World Series also crazy. I'm just like, all right, we just pretend the Giants are fun. We just love the Giants for what they are right now, and then I could be like, we're Yankees, and maybe that's her team, that's her Giants. I don't know. I'm just
We should just move on because I'm going to keep egging this on for the next 45 minutes.
like I feel like if I don't even want to talk about them theoretically. Winning,
Like,
but
do you
if they
think you'll
were,
love
like,
your daughter less if in 10 years the Yankees still haven't won a World Series and you start
I
like
wouldn't
silently
love
blaming it on her?
less, but no, just like I feel like even if they won, I wouldn't be like happy. I would just be like relieved.
What would you do if in like high school your daughter came home and she's like, Dad, this is my boyfriend. He was wearing a Red Sox hat.
I'd do what your dad did and I'd throw it on the fucking roof.
Attaboy. That's the exact answer I wanted.
All right,
There's a
thanks,
proper
Alex.
place for hate in our society, and it's in sports.
Don't wear that shit in my house.
Yeah.
All right. Fuck. Way to get me riled up.
Can't wait to do that again next Wednesday.
Do you want to do Robert Felines or do you want
Yes.
Yeah. All right. We got a couple Robert Felines. Robert Felines are our segment, our game show we like to do on this show. And Robert Feline is code for Bobcat. The proper name for Bobcat is Robert Feline. Somebody asked us that in our answers segment, and we thought that was pretty funny. So we tried to come up with our own versions of Robert Feline's code words or codes for other words. We'll give you a topic, kind of like the solve the puzzle on Wheel of Fortune, where it's a topic, and then you just got to guess what these words we're saying really mean. I will start off. I got, I think, 3. I have 3 of them for this week, and I will start off with this one, which is, this is a car, a type of car. Part-time police.
Part-time, all right, police, cop.
Part-time police.
Is it like a brand, or is it like a specific car? Like, are we talking Toyota? Or are we talking like
It's a specific
4Runner?
car, and I would say model too.
Model? Okay, model.
But it's like a
what I was
popular
looking for.
model.
Okay, say it again.
Part-time police.
Man, being a car guy, I feel like I should have more cars running through my head right now.
You give up.
Yes, I do.
PT Cruiser.
Could not get past Corolla.
Okay.
The first car I thought of was a Corolla, and then I couldn't even think of a truck name.
Yeah. PT Cruiser is enough of a model that people know, though, right?
Oh, that's very. That should have
Because
been
I was going to
easy,
say,
yeah.
like, I didn't want to throw you off. I was like, it'll be like, think like Mustang, but not at all Mustang. where it's like, yeah, everybody knows.
I don't think that
is.
would have helped me at all.
No, but it's like that's a car model that everybody knows,
Yeah.
but isn't
P2 Cruiser? No, that's
that.
good.
Okay, police cruiser. Then I got this is something you'd find on a farm. Boo bird.
Scarecrow?
Yeah. I don't know if you know the theme of today's podcast, but it's Scarecrow.
What was as you were talking about him before the podcast? What did I think? I thought it was like jump bird or something. Like I almost said one too.
Scarecrow.
I was like, I'm just not going to do that because it's going to be too on the nose.
All
just
right.
19 different ways to do Scarecrow.
Last one I have. This is a celebrity. Trick, cheer, left. Trick, cheer, left.
Oh, I don't know why, but Trick, I'm thinking like Pony. It doesn't even fucking. Maybe Pat Trick?
No.
Don't. No.
Trick.
Cheer.
Trick, cheer, left.
Like applause.
Celebrity, musician.
I got nothing, dude.
Kanye West.
Ah.
Trick, con,
con.
yay. Left is west.
I like it.
All right.
All right.
What you guys
I have
got?
another celebrity for you. Precipitation volleyball.
Precipitation.
Rainn Wilson.
There you go. I almost went with precipitation castaway.
I was trying to go through. I was like, Russell Wilson. What are the Wilsons? Yeah, good one.
And the other one I have is a beverage. So fucking stupid. Hat, pause, pant.
Pause,
Hat.
pant.
Pause, pant.
Cap. Stop.
Captain and
You're on the right track.
No.
Maybe a nice dress pant style. Maybe also a city in Southern California.
Captain.
It's a hot beverage.
Okay.
I want you to get this one.
Fuck. I don't know, man.
Hot beverage.
I'm talking the pants. It's Captain and something.
Cappuccino.
Oh shit! Never
I was
mind.
thinking Chino, but
I was just stuck on
You
Captain.
had the
and-
cap. I was like, hot beverage and it starts
I was
with
like,
cap.
what's a
Come on,
hot
fucking
rum
get
drink?
there. Cappuccino.
Yeah,
For the pause.
that's good. That's good.
We have any user ones this week, Robert?
not this week.
Not this week. All right. All right. Well, those were our Robert Felines for the week. Let's move on to the Comeback Kids segment where we'll tell you what's back in the news according to us this week. It's brought to you by our good friends at littlemshop.com. Littlemshop.com, the number one place on the internet for retro-inspired tchotchkes, which is the funnest word in the world to spell. Can you spell tchotchkes, Pat?
Okay. Does the first have the T in it, or is it the second one?
Spell it.
CHOCTHKIES.
It's TCHOTCHKES. 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 But yeah, Little M Shop, they got plenty of tchotchkes. You go for the best air fresheners on the planet, then you stay for the retro-inspired tchotchkes. Go get the floral wallpaper with the Fresh to Death scent. Maybe you want the Little Ice with the out-of-this-world design. Maybe you want the Rad air freshener in the Miami Beach scent. All of those are winners. You can't pick a bad one of the bunch. Why don't you just go ahead, order a couple of each, because when you spend $10 or more at littlemshop.com, you're going to get 10% or you get free shipping on all orders of $10, and you're also going to get 10% off your order when you use our promo code PTG69 at checkout at littlemshop.com. If you're getting anything from Little M Shop, make sure you go there. You got to stop by the air fresheners, go check out the compact mirrors, the customizable keychains, the other already made keychains. They got cool stickers and customizable prints, all kind of awesome things with your retro-inspired tchotchkes. Free shipping on orders of $10 or more, and $10% off your order when you use promo code PTG69 at checkout at littlemshop.com. If you're getting anything from them, let them know. They're at Little EM Tweets on Twitter and at Little EM Shop on Instagram. Let them know you're supporting the people supporting the show. littlemshop.com, promo code PTG69 for 10% off your order at littlemshop.com, the official sponsor of the Comeback Kids segment. It's the comeback kid. The comeback kid of the week. The comeback kid of the week. Bitch. All right, our first comeback kid this week is bullying.
I've been saying it for years. We needed to come back.
Bullying is back, and it is back in a big way. Robert, I know you work in sports radio. You work for sports radio.
Uh-huh.
How aware of the UT thing were you this weekend?
I saw it. Yeah, I did see it everywhere.
Like okay, so if you are, like, I know this is Wednesday now as we're recording this, is something that happened on Saturday, but bullying is back because UT did get blown out by Georgia. They were losing to Georgia, and they had a pick that would have kind of reversed the field, put them in a good spot, and maybe could have led to a comeback. Didn't lead to a comeback, but the referees said that it was a pass interference on UT, that they interfered before picking off the ball. Fans lost their minds because it was a bad call, a
Bullshit call.
very bad call. When you look back at it, plain as day, should not have been the call. So fans did what they thought was right and threw whatever they had in their hands on the field. And then people got really mad about it, and like the game stopped for like 10, 15 minutes. I was playing Xbox and had it on just in like the background, but I had it on my iPad. And I remember looking back and be like, how is this, like, no time has come off. What is going on? And then I saw Texas with the ball again. I was like, did they have a turn? Did they turn over again? What happened? And like slowly, like I was like, hold on, guys, let me turn this up over in the lobby. And I turned up the iPad and was like, just, oh shit, they're throwing stuff on the field. And like they just threw whatever they could, water bottles, cans, beers, anything, just trash, threw it all on the field, littered the field. And somehow in that 10, 15 minutes that it took to clean up all that stuff, the referees got together and were like, hey, so they tried to kill us with whatever they could throw at us. But thinking back to it, maybe that was the wrong call. Maybe we should change it. And they changed the call. And I've never seen that done before. You always hear the boos. They'll just harass the refs for the remainder of the game, as they should. I have never seen it where the refs were like, I am so scared right now, I will just tell you that you are right. Here you go, have the call. And they gave them the ball. They gave Texas the ball. They flipped the field. Texas didn't win. But I had never seen that done before, and that was pretty insane. So just shows that bullying works. And there was a Giants touchdown that it was Daniel Jones to Theo Johnson on Sunday against the Eagles. Wouldn't have mattered at the end of the game anyways, but Theo Johnson caught it, and they called him for pass interference, said he pushed off. Didn't push off at all. Did not push off at all. And I was like, Giants fans, what are we doing? Like my new thing after Saturday was like, just riot. Throw shit. Let's go. Get them.
Now there's a precedent for it.
Like, just do it, dude. What are they going to do? Oh, well, now they're going to look at these people, and they're going to try and find them on camera and ban them. I don't care, dude. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like,
you know how this could all be avoided?
Points.
Don't be really bad at your job, referees.
Just
don't be really bad at your job.
Do the thing where you don't suck at it. And like, I understand this is childish behavior. I understand this is maybe not the best way you want to conduct yourselves, especially for UT and in a new conference the first year. I also like being in a new conference, like when they talk about prison. As somebody that's never really had to serve time in prison, I've always heard, though, that like you're supposed to walk in and just either be somebody's bitch or beat the shit out of the biggest guy you can find. And they're like, Georgia, national champs the last couple years. We got to do some shit. And they're like, oh, fuck no. Oh, fuck no. We're not going to stand for this injustice. Burn it all down. Throw shit on the field. And like the refs were like, they ain't playing. And it worked. So the refs were the UT bitches by the end of it, even though Georgia won on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
The Texas owns the refs, and Georgia just owns Texas.
Yeah.
So
the transitive property, Georgia
owns the refs, but Texas owns the refs, but Georgia just owns Texas.
But Texas still owns Georgia owns the refs, which is why the refs made the bad call. But Texas owns the refs even more.
They owned them because
they are owned by
they alphaed the refs.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's a whole fluid situation.
Yeah, you get it, Robert. Right? That makes perfect sense. Okay.
Yeah,
and still, the biggest thing to come out of that game was not that call. It was this kid's hair. Did you see that?
No. Did you see the Arch Eli face though?
The Arch Eli face was good.
He made the derp face. And I was like, hey, I know that face. I've seen that face.
But this hair looks intentional. Robert, did you see the big UT?
Put it up on
I need you.
So the camera can see.
I will. But Robert, I need you to prepare yourself because you're not going to be ready for the hair on this kid's head.
Okay.
Can you put that in front of the camera for me?
Photoshopped hair.
It's not though. Like,
No, it's
mid-game,
not.
because then we saw there was videos that came
Of
out.
him
and
finding out
the
he's
kid was
viral.
getting memed during the game, and then people were sending it to him, and his buddies videoing him behind him. How? How is that your hair?
I think that it was blowing up because during the video, his hair doesn't look that big. I think the wind must have been blowing it up at like the right time when the camera hit him, and like that's why it looks so big. But
It's
it does
gotta
look
be,
like you
but it's
just stamp tooled and photoshopped all the way up on his
The
head.
most absurd hair that I've ever seen in my entire life. But you know what?
But bullying though, bullying is back, and
I love it. By the way, I'm not saying it's bad.
I'm
hair.
not saying it's bad either. This
I
is like
It's on that line of like it's either the worst thing you've ever seen or the best.
I mean, can
and I
you
lean
imagine just like that's got to be the best feeling in the world? Oh fuck no!
best. Oh, look
fuck
at me!
no!
I've got
You
too
will
much
not
hair.
say that was not. Like, oh no. Refs.
I wouldn't know what that's like to have so much hair that people could make fun of it.
But yeah, I'm 100% with UT. I stand with UT. Matthew McConaughey came out and said
That was a
he
pussy
was
little
against it.
statement.
You can't fucking do that, dude.
Hi, we need to be classier. I don't know why.
I don't
put on
know
that
why they
accent.
do that,
That's
but
not
it's like you don't
McConaughey, but
like you don't speak
don't say
for
it's
the
not
university
classy.
now.
We're going to be classier than that. It's a bunch of drunk 19 to 22
fucking
year olds.
slop it up, boys. Let's slop them up.
Hey, I know you guys are hammered all the time, but can you guys be a little classier? No.
I don't want to go into a stadium and the other team be like, man, I can't wait to go to Darrell K. Royal Memorial Stadium. Those fans are classy as fuck. They are the classiest fans in the Southeastern Conference. I want to be like, I might die when I go to UT. I want that. Like that's the home field advantage
I don't
that
know
you
if I
have.
want that.
No, that's the home field advantage you need to have.
That's like if you go to Mississippi State, but you might die just from the sound of cowbells.
Yeah. But like I want fear in the opponent. Like shit might get thrown. And refs need to be like, I better not mess this up.
Fear the hair.
Better not mess this up. And then did you see I always like the girls with a time machine, guy with a time machine memes, and it was girl with a time machine finding her long lost mom, like, oh hi, I'm your daughter you didn't know about. And then it's boys with a time machine. It was a Saints fan going back to 2021. He was like, throw shit at the refs. And I was like, well, it probably could have worked.
Every time.
Just more people need to do this. And like, yeah, you're gonna eventually people are gonna get reprimanded for this. But if everybody does it, they can't take everybody.
I love how like memes
Can't
about
take
dudes are
everybody.
always correct.
Dudes rock.
Like today at work, my sister was like, "Hey, so how's TJ doing?" I was like, "I don't know." Well, like, was he tired when he
hang
got
out with
back?
him,
I was
right?
like, "I don't know." I made burritos and then we had some whiskey and watched a movie. Well, how was his trip? I don't know.
I know.
Yeah, it's like that golf meme every time. You were just golfing for 6 hours. How'd you not ask? Why would I ask?
They didn't say anything about it. We
don't
don't
know.
go to talk about work. We go to talk about
That's
work.
why dudes are superior. We can hang out for days on end and talk about absolutely nothing. I'd be fine with it.
It's just how dudes work, man.
Like women, they're like, well, let me ask about you. Let me find out what's going on with you. I don't need to know what's going on with you.
I don't need to tell you.
You'll tell me if something needs attention. I'm not trying to pry it out of you. Dudes care about secrecy.
And we just really don't care about drama most of the time. That's
Yeah.
mostly what it is. Or not drama, but we're simple people.
We're very simple.
Very simple people.
Very easy to please.
All right. Next comeback kid. We got McDonald's. McDonald's is
Mickey-
back, dude.
Mickey
Mickey
Don's.
D's is fucking back, dude. Donnie Trump. I was very sad Giants lost to the Eagles. I think it was 28-3 on Sunday, so I was pretty bummed the whole time. But I was on Twitter at halftime, and at halftime I saw an AI-created picture of Donald Trump in a McDonald's, and I was like, that's funny. Somebody made AI Donald Trump, and then I kept scrolling. I saw another picture, certainly AI-generated, of Donald Trump at a McDonald's, and then I kept seeing more pictures of this, and then I see videos, and I was like, well, that can't be. That's... Like when you check for AI, you got to look at the hands first, and then you go look at any lettering on anything. And I was like, well, the McDonald's logo looks pretty accurate. They got real words under the logo too. I think this is real. And sure enough, Donnie Trump was doing like a publicity stunt and working at a McDonald's. And I don't know how long he was really there, but the pictures are great.
I want so badly for us to do like an emergent, or not us, but like a really quickly thrown together one more debate. So the second she's like, I worked at McDonald's, he'd be like, so did I.
I love it for him to come out in like the apron. He's wearing the McDonald's apron, like full whatever he was wearing there. He's got the McDonald's hat.
I worked at McDonald's too. Frankly, they told me they like me better than you.
Made the best, crispiest fries.
Said I was a much better employee.
Never had better fries ever in their life.
I said, Donald, wow, the fries, amazing.
Never had better fries ever.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I did see like one or two actual AI ones of him working there.
Yeah.
But it's like the fryer exploding, him morphing through the wall into somebody's car. I was like, that's the AI video we're looking for.
Right. But shout out. I mean, this isn't a political statement at all, but it was just like this good old fashioned fun seeing a politician doing that. And then also, I don't know if you know this, Robert, did you hear the bad news about this?
What's the bad
Robert's
news?
a big Trump guy, so
What's the bad
just
news?
brace yourself. He wasn't really working at McDonald's. It was all staged. Can you
Wait, like he didn't take a job there?
He was not an actual employee at McDonald's. He was just
How'd he get behind the counter?
They apparently like made a plan with the restaurant to like, hey, can you close this day and we're just gonna take over and let a couple of cars we select through, so nobody can like yell like fuck you, dude, at the drive-through.
That would have been so much better if he did just let random people run through and like, you're a pig. He goes, you're ugly.
Idiot.
You got a stupid fucking car. That's what should have done. Because like, what are they going to say in there that's going to phase him? You're literally Hitler. He's like, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Move on. You don't need these fries, fatty.
But like I love when the like one side does anything, it's obviously a publicity stunt, and it's like, yeah, it's funny, just let him do it. Like let Nancy Pelosi kneel in the African garb and stuff like that. Sure, like that's a great picture. But like we all know it's staged, man. Like it was, and then like, could you believe that Trump would try and pull the wool over people? No, I don't think he was trying to pull the wool over anybody's eyes. They were like, they had the note. Somebody's gonna take a picture of it. This is a McDonald's. It's closed today.
Yeah, like it is staged, so it's crazy. Also seeing the people that are like, "Oh my gosh, can you see he's a man of the people?"
Also that, yes, also that.
Yeah, those
Like,
are
no.
the dumbest fucking people.
See? Ha! Now he really showed her.
I literally like all it
He's
was
just
was,
like us.
was one day Trump was sitting around with his
Not really.
like with his advisors like, she keeps fucking saying McDonald's. What if we had me just like stand in a McDonald's drive-thru?
What if?
So that I could also say I worked at McDonald's just to piss her off.
And then we all just get a lot of free McDonald's.
Oh yeah, well
That's also what he wants.
they definitely ate a shit ton of fries that day.
But shout out McDonald's though. Those fries did look good.
Dude, McDiesels always kills it on the
It
fries.
did. When was the last time you had McDonald's?
A couple months. You think they changed it to the Donald's that day?
They could have. Probably not though.
Golden Arches. I said, wow, gold, you've got me.
All right. Next up on Comeback Kid is family. Because LeBron James and Bronny James, they're playing on the same team still.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say they joined the Fast and Furious cast.
Fuck, I wish they did. That's the next one. We got a father-son duo. Oh my God. That's what real family's all about. But yeah, did you know that if Bronny James scores any points, that him and LeBron will become the highest scoring father-son duo in NBA history?
But he played yesterday. He didn't score?
He didn't score. I think he had like 6 minutes.
That's a lot of time on a basketball court to not score.
It's Club Trill, dude. He's a trillionaire. 1 minute, no stats.
Yeah, it's...
Actually, he was a six
All right, now,
trillionaire.
okay, you did it. You had your photo op. Send him down to the G League for the rest of the
You
year.
can't. LeBron will kill you.
What's he going to do, refuse to play?
Trade the
like
whole
half
team.
of the NBA players do now anyway?
Just trade his whole team, and then you'll be stuck.
Hey, guys, I'll only play half the games. You only do that anyway. Oh, I need load management. Seems if you can't play the schedule, you shouldn't be playing. Maybe you're too old to play. People are like, oh, LeBron's played 22 years. He misses half of the season every year.
Not every year.
Michael Jordan never took a load management game. I'll tell you that right now. Julius Irving.
Had a flu game, though.
And he was a doctor. He knows how much the human body
That's
can
very
take.
true. Very true. But LeBron did see. Did you see the hilarious prank he had on his son? He poured Fruity Pebbles in his car.
You think he paid for that car?
Probably.
Like, or do you think he like Bronny went out after signing his NBA deal? Was like,
What is-
I've got my own money now. I'm gonna buy this car. Or do you think it was just like LeBron bought it from like 3 years ago? Actually, I guess technically Bronny was probably making money that he shouldn't have made last year at USC. So he's been doing this for a year already.
NBA rookie.
Like, because he wasn't. There's no way he was worthy of whatever NIL deals he had last year.
No, a rookie minimum salary is $1,157,153.
Oh my God.
So he's a millionaire. So
Are
he could have bought his car.
No, that's what I'm saying. But like, what if he just already had the car from Daddy bought it from?
Probably.
You know? So, do they play in Houston? If so,
They
we
play
should.
here twice at least.
Okay. If Bronny's on the
3
team,
times.
we need to go
Maybe 4.
and just yell "Daddy's money" at him the entire time.
Won't phase him.
No, but eventually it'll get annoying, and LeBron will get us kicked out. Like,
Well, I don't
they're
wanna get kicked out.
harassing. They're harassing us. Like, they're yelling "Daddy's money." They're literally not cussing. What do you?
But then when they
Throw them out, or I'm not going to play here anymore.
you know, we should get them to throw us out, and then we should get the fans to throw a bunch of stuff on the court, and then riot,
And then we come
they'll be
back.
like, bring them back, and like they're the first 2 guys to ever get unejected from a game in the stands.
We could. That would be sick too. But also, we have to go.
The cops are like, you can come back. You can come back. Like, no, I want you to escort me down there now. Escort me down. Set me in my seat.
We got to get kicked out. We got to go full Portnoy, just dead weight. Like, you got to literally drag
Dave
me out of here.
from Barstool Sports got kicked out of the Super Bowl and just
he just
did
goes,
not walk
I'm
with
not
them.
walking. And made them drag him out. But I
Yeah.
think I do think LeBron would get us kicked out if we just kept
He
chanting
would
"Daddy's
definitely.
money" at his son.
He would definitely.
So we need to make that happen.
As a father though, like I can't harass someone else's child in front of their parent, you know? It's just like that's the dad in me. you
See,
know?
I can though.
That's the dad in me.
I can though. Nothing is sacred to me.
We should just go over to Alex's place and yell at Al, "Daddy's money."
Oh, El, you like that little binky, huh? Nice blanket, Daddy's money.
A lot of it's
She's like,
mom's
"Yeah,
money
dude, I'm not
too.
even
A
a
lot of
year."
it's mom's money too.
She can't legally work yet.
She wouldn't even be able to tell you that. She can't talk yet.
Still?
Still not.
Jesus,
we're working
man.
on it.
Fucking put in
We're
some
working
effort.
on it. All right. Last comeback kid we got this week is the Libs. Libs won again, and by won again I mean for the first time because my New York Liberty are WNBA champs.
Oh, wait. Your?
My New York Liberty.
So you won a championship, so I don't think you need another one.
No.
So I think you won a champion. You just said you needed one thing early in the podcast. You said you needed
Of
one
like my
thing.
core teams.
Seems like
my
you
core
got
teams, the teams that I grew up watching, which the New York Liberty were not a part of.
Go
that.
Dodgers. Because at least the Dodgers have some guys on the team that are likable. Freddie Freeman, who doesn't like that guy? Shohei, yeah, he's a dirty gambler, but he's fun. He hits bombs. Mookie Betts, Mookie's a fun name to say. Juan Soto, Aaron
Anyway,
Judge with his
the,
big old gap in his teeth.
The
You
New
know,
York Liberty won the WNBA title, just like I predicted.
high scoring game.
Just
Both
like
teams,
I predicted.
it was like 86
It
to
went,
83.
It went 5 games, dude. A lot of defense. Okay?
Did you see that compilation of the guy like, so these are the 2 best teams, and it's just brick after brick
I've seen that one.
in the finals?
But hey, they still won a title, all right? And my girl, Sab, INSQ, should have won MVP, but sucked the last game, so she didn't. Jonquil Jones.
How many
got it.
games did she drop 30 in the finals?
I think 2.
Out of 5? Not my MVP.
Yeah, I think 2. And it actually might have been 1 because I think she had 29 and the other one. But pretty cool that the Libs won. And also something that I thought about, because obviously I knew that their mascot was Ellie the elephant, but kind of ironic that the Libs mascot is an elephant.
You think they play in that?
If you think about it,
Tinfoil hat time.
right? It's like, hey, bipartisan team.
That's it, guys. The Libs won. No need to vote.
But
Don't
I
go to the
am
polls.
going to buy I think I'm going to buy a Libs jersey this year. Because they have a city jersey that just says equality on it, but the Q is the Statue of Liberty.
That's such the most fucking woman's sports.
They
league
won
thing
the
of all
title,
time.
dude. They won the title, and obviously it's good luck.
Hey, let's get City Connects jerseys. What should ours say? I think equality.
I did go. I tweeted that I was like, I'm about to drop a bag on Liberty merch, and I had 2 T-shirts, a baby onesie, and then a stuffed elephant for L. And
$37.
Nope. The T-shirts are like $42. I was like, I think we're making up for the wage gap with the fucking championship merch, guys.
Hey, someone's got to pay all the Oh wait, no, the NBA pays all the salaries.
Well, did you see they might opt out?
The NBA?
They opted out of their collective bargaining agreement. So,
Oh, so the WNBA is going to fold next year?
I mean, I don't know.
It's literally okay, so here's what's going to happen. In 2 years, it's going to be like Caitlin Clark and like 9 other girls and it's just going to be Globetrotters. So they're really good. This is all the good ones in the league.
Dude,
We'll play one-on-ones.
It'll be all Liberty players, obviously, because they're the best, but also 19th Amendments. I didn't realize this until after the championship game because I forgot to check my fantasy team like the whole season.
Did you win?
Back-to-back champs, buddy. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. Obviously, I'm back-to-back champs because I drafted the WNBA Finals MVP, Jonquel Jones, who I totally remember drafting and was like, she's going to be a key part of my championship team.
Wasn't I sitting next to you?
Yeah, both years.
It was just names we knew and then fun sounding
Both
names.
years we've done it. I've done it during the podcast. Back-to-back champs, dude. And then two different leagues because it was just randos.
We know ball.
I've edited that lineup maybe once.
This is probably one more time than anyone else.
Back-to-back champs. Fucking look at me.
Dynasty.
Ally. Really, it is a dynasty.
Yeah.
Won one more than the Libs.
You win 2 more in a row and they'll kick you out of the league.
Fuck. You'll have to
fold
team.
like the Comets.
Maybe that's the key. And I know no one cares about your fantasy teams, but if your fantasy team's not doing well, just don't check it for the whole season.
I can't do that.
I know I can't either with football, but it's like, oh yeah, fuck, I forgot about that team. Because I was checking fantasy football and it was like one more thing. I was like, oh, I think I might still have. I thought that was last year's team. I was like, oh no, I did do one.
And you won.
And the championship was like weeks ago too. I was like, didn't I do a fantasy? Let me check. Oh shit, I won. And it had the little confetti thing on the. We did it.
In what other league can you win your fantasy championship and just forget
learn about
it
a month later?
Oh yeah, that's a sport.
Actually, I should make 19th Amendment championship shirts. Back-to-back champs. Robert, if I if I make 19th Amendment back-to-back, what is the league's name? I need to find the league's name. Back-to-back, whoever the guy that created it, like whoever the guy's account name is, so and so, but it's like a screen name, so like Fox Hunter 4810 512s WNBA Fantasy League back-to-back champions. Just the longest.
You're just a juggernaut, dude.
I know women, dude. I know women. All right? Nobody knows women's basketball.
In 2 years, they'll be looking for investors for the league, and you can just be like, well, I'll be a GM. I've got 2 championships already.
I don't know if you've seen this, but back-to-back.
Do they have GM? Or do trades happen in the WNBA?
Yeah, they do. Because the girl that punched Angel Reese had gotten traded.
The
girl that punched Caitlin Clark on Angel Reese's team had gotten traded, and then to think she got traded from there.
Oh.
It's Carter.
Well, that's WNBA talk.
Yeah. That's a lot of WNBA talk, actually. But shout out to my Libs. Libs got it done. All right, let's move on to the not cool segment. We'll tell you what is not cool for the week. This is also a segment that you can weigh in on if you'd like to. If you're a viewer or a listener to the podcast, you can. If anything that happens to you that you just want to vent about, something that's not cool, try and sum it up in 3 to 5 sentences. Make it a paragraph where it's a too long, didn't read type thing where we can just quickly synopsis it. A lot of you guys are really good at explaining it, but if it's a 12 tweet, not cool, it's gonna be harder to read and consolidate. So you hit us up at PassGamePod, use the hashtag PTG not cool. That's how we'll search for them. And then we'll do ours. But before we do that, the Not Cool segment is brought to you by Gravy Gambles at Gravy Gambles on Twitter. Not really a show or anything, but look at all of our gambling picks.
Giving out winners. Hey, thanks for giving me Sam Houston the other day, buddy.
Yay, I got you, dude. I got you. And then last week when you left, you were like, hey, should I bet Sam Houston? I was like, no, regression game. And guess what it was? It was a regression game because I know this team like the back of my hand. I also told you Sam Houston money line yesterday and not spread because it wouldn't have mattered.
I did take the money
Crushed it. Smart move. Sharp. And then, Robert, I don't know if you know this because you never congratulated me or Pat. And I think Pat and I did text each other. I was like, do you think Robert's going to say anything? And then you hadn't said anything Sunday.
He doesn't care.
You didn't say anything Monday. You didn't say anything
Tuesday.
He
doesn't get it.
Is there anything you wanted to congratulate Pat and I on? He just doesn't get it.
Your team's won.
Mine did.
You know the Giants didn't win. That was very rude.
They didn't cover. But I only took Packers money line because I know ball.
Robert, we went 6-0 for the first time in 2 years, okay? We went 6-0 combined for the first time in 2 years. We've gone 5-0.
When we had the same.
Yeah, we had the same picks. We've gone 4-0. Because I looked back at it and I was like, how did that work? Oh, yeah, we have double picks sometimes. because Pat usually, like, I'll pick mine and then I text Pat, and then usually Pat doesn't even look at them and he texts me his, and that's kind of the best way to do it. Sometimes when you do that, you have two of the three same bets though. But we had 6 different plays and all 6 of them hit for the first time in 2 years. Pretty awesome. Sunday night, I was like, Pat, if you get tomorrow right, holy shit, we're gonna do this. Did you parlay them together?
I didn't. I don't
Fuck.
do that
And that's why we
anymore.
won though. That's why we won.
Yeah.
If you had, we wouldn't have won.
Yeah, 'cause
but
every time I would do that, it was just throwing away a unit every time.
on the year, I am 12-10. Pat is 11-9-1, and I think maybe now we talked it up into existence. Loser has to eat Scarecrow.
I'm down with that.
You have to eat a Scarecrow.
You just go to like Hobby Lobby and buy like a miniature one. You have to eat the whole thing.
You just gotta eat it.
God, that's going to be a poop that hurts a lot.
Yep, loser has to eat
You're going to have to
Scarecrow.
like soak it in milk.
Yep. But yeah, we're Pat's right on my heels, and we are both hotter than we've ever been, which means we will very likely, like, just look at PTG picks this week, 4:30 on Fridays we post it, and then at 11 on Sundays. But just look at that and bet the exact opposite, because there's a very good chance we go 0-6 this week.
Or what if we just never lose a bet again?
What if we figured it out, buddy?
Maybe just parlay all of our picks together and then tease that.
And then don't tell us you did that, or else we'll feel jinxed. But, like, what if we just figured out gambling? Right? Like, it's all smooth sailing from here, pal.
I mean, over the last 3 weeks,
Robert, you want to get
killing
in?
it.
This is Wild's hottest. We're very good right now. We're picking winners.
I've always heard what
gambling always ends well.
so
You buy high.
Yeah, gambling.
You buy high, sell low. That's what they always say.
You know that old
This
saying,
is
the
the
house
highest.
always wins? Don't listen to that.
Don't listen to that.
We're the house
and
now.
what if we? Hey, I'm the captain now.
We're the house.
I'm the house now.
You can be the captain. I'll be the house.
I am the house now.
Those are. We'll start a gambling show. The captain in the house. Why is he the house? Because he's fat as shit.
Don't worry about it. We'll get to it. Just chill. But yeah, Gravy Gambles, at Gravy Gambles is the Twitter account to follow.
Free money.
We repost it on Past Gravy's Instagram and on Facebook too. But go give us a follow, and then we post all of our gambling picks every single day too. So shout out Gravy Gambles. Go follow. Let's start the Not Cool segment.
Not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool.
All right. First Not Cool is from Melissa Hyde. This is like the only viewer listener one we use this week. This is Melissa Hyde at Mel Hyde myself on Twitter, and she says her Not Cool is, I was trying to make something for my daughter and I got my finger stuck and smashed in a button maker. I don't know if you know what a button maker is, but I looked them up because I didn't know what a button maker was, and it just clamps down right on like the button you would put like the little circle. Think a thing that smashes
Makes
a circle
sense.
together. Getting your finger caught in that sucks.
She was making an Aggie
like a big
boot for her
hole
daughter.
puncher.
Shout out Aggies up near the top of the SEC
Undefeated
right
in
now.
SEC play. Got LSU.
Only
Yaks
lost to Notre
Tigers.
Dame, so technically Notre Dame's at the top of the SEC.
Oh, that's Notre Dame's undefeated though, right?
Against SEC teams, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Shut up.
How's Texas State doing?
Up and down.
Okay.
Still going to win the Sun Belt.
All right. Well, yeah, dude, that does suck. I'm glad your finger's okay. You did post a picture of a Band-Aid on your finger and not a missing finger, so that's a win.
Yeah.
That's a win.
Next time,
right there.
show us the blood.
Show us the blood.
I like seeing injuries.
All right, I'll go first. Mine is a really stupid one, but my Not Cool is pickles, specifically the amount of pickles you can buy at once. Again, you guys know I'm basically a chef now. I've been cooking more. Saw Cuban sandwiches, and I was like, that's the next thing I'm making. I want to make Cuban sandwiches. Cuban sandwiches, you got to get pulled pork. You got to get ham. You got to get Swiss cheese. You got to get mustard, mayo, cayenne pepper, and you got to get pickles, dill pickles. They're sliced, like thinly sliced dill pickles. You can't just buy thinly sliced dill pickles. You can only buy the pickle spears. You can't just buy...
You can buy whole dill pickles and then thinly slice
You
them.
have to thinly slice them yourself, but you can't buy just like a 6-pack of dill pickles. You can buy the 50-gallon jug of all of them, or you can buy the one movie dill pickle that's just in the little bag. And I was like, well, fuck, I don't feel confident in my cutting ability to thinly slice dill pickle on my first try, so I bought 4 bagged 1 dill pickles, and I was like, well, I can't buy a fucking 50 gallon jug of them. Like, what am I just need this for tonight right now. What is the point of this? But like, you should be able to buy like 6 dill pickles.
You totally fucking can. There's just too many pickles out. You got lost in the pickle wall, man. They sell like jars.
They
jars.
sell
No,
not the full
they
size
have
one,
spars.
but they have the.
No, they've got jars with like they're bigger jars, but with like 5 or 6 just full dill pickles in there.
Really?
Maybe
They were not the ones that I
you were
saw,
at
man.
you were at the red one. Maybe you had to go to the blue grocery store.
Okay, but just
Not saying names,
I
no
was
free ads.
I was pissed about it, dude. I was like, what the fuck?
Also, funny enough,
And then the movie theater ones, they're not the same. Like, they didn't taste the same. And then it's like overly fat because it is the movie theater one. And then it has this weird rind. So when you're trying to thinly slice it, you can't fucking thinly slice it. And it's been soaking in that shit all the time. So it's just like I don't know. And I can't fucking slice. That's my weakness.
If
My
you had
weakness is I
reached
can't
out to your
slice things
boy,
thinly.
he could have been like, "Hey, Pat, do you guys carry full dill pickles at your restaurant?" And 99 times out of 100, I would have said no. But guess what? Last week we couldn't get our regular pickles in, and we ordered one of those 50-gallon jars of full dill pickles. I could have just given you a couple pickles.
I would have had
buddy.
to drive all the way out there.
I could have met you.
That would have been unnecessary.
Or you could have just came by and got lunch and
Yeah.
left with a couple pickles.
Yeah, I don't know.
Peter
But
Piper,
it's-
pickle peppers.
Like, do you ever just get frustrated at the grocery store, but like you can't really, you're not. I'm not gonna cause a scene. You're just, fucking damn, what the fuck
Yeah,
are
like
the
I'm not
pickles?
gonna ask someone in the back, dude, do you have a jar full
Just
of
like
pickles?
I know that you have the dill pickles there, but like, do you have the ones that come in the amount that I need? No. Okay. All right. Thanks. I'll just buy the 4 movie theater ones, and that'll be it. And I'll shut up because I don't want to cause.
Did you accidentally buy the sour one too, like the extra sour?
No. But those are very.
Because I bet that would actually go very good on a
And
sandwich.
there's one with like tahini on it too, and I didn't get
Tajin.
that one. Tajin sauce. But yeah, pickles. Package.
It's just there's too much variety. There's too many different.
It's like, yeah,
kinds
do I
of
want
pickles
sweet? Do I want sour? Do I want these? Do I want the other kinds?
now. Dude,
that
the bread
are
and butter,
kosher? Do I
the
want
bread and butter pickles.
Those, yeah, I'll just eat those like
Bro,
chips.
I'd let them fuck me.
I'll just eat those like chips.
Yeah. Also, and then you know what? Throw some jalapeno in there. Let it sit for a couple days. Then you got spicy bread. and
What
butter
I
pickles.
really realized was like for Cuban sandwiches, you can fucking just use pickle spears, bro. Like, it's probably better, but like I ended up because I'm not great at thinly slicing dill pickles.
Or you could have just used a bunch of regular pickles, like the pickle circles.
I should have. I was trying to make it authentic the first time, dude.
Fair enough.
Except they didn't make pulled pork because it would have taken too long.
Or you get like you don't have a mandolin
I bought
or,
pulled pork.
or what's
But like, I love all of the like the cooking tools, but every time I'm like, well, that's one more thing I have to.
potato peeler. You could use that to thinly slice the.
Yeah, but then you got to clean it.
You just toss it in the dishwasher for 3 hours.
Just walk away. Someone else's problem the next year. All right, what do you got?
I had one of the dumbest interactions at work today. Dude calls early. We open at 11, but he called like 10:20. He's like, "Hey, I need 11 chicken parms."
Fuck yeah, dude.
We're like, "All right, make it for him." I think he said picking up 11:45. 11:45 rolls around. He's not there. About 11:55, I get a call from one of the other restaurants, and they go, "Hey, I'm guessing you have 12 chicken parms sitting there, don't you?" And I was like, "I in fact do. Did the guy go to your restaurant?" He goes, "He did." And I go, "I could tell by the tone of your voice, he's not coming over here to pick up these chicken parms, is he?"
Are you
And he goes,
serious?
"No, he's in a rush. He wants us to make them." And I was like, "All right." So
You
then I'm
just have
going
to
through.
eat.
Yeah, the
all
fucking
of those?
back of the house got a bunch of chicken parm. I was gonna eat one for lunch, and then they
Dude,
were all
if
gone.
you ever have that happen next time, that's how you get me to go to lunch. Hey, we got some extra chicken parms. I'm like, fuck
Want
yeah,
some lukewarm chicken parm?
yeah.
So
Throw that shit under a
then
heat
we're
lamp.
sitting there and we're thinking, we're like, first instinct is the guy's an idiot. That's usually our first instinct when something like this goes wrong. Is
If
the,
you did it
the
online,
customer's an idiot.
it's very easy to be.
Wasn't
an
online.
idiot. Oh,
Wasn't on the. By the way, we're the only ones that you can order online. Our location. Oh, actually, no. I think the new one does, but they don't have it. No. And then I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, it's not the host's fault, but did the host, when they answered and took the to-go order, not make sure and say, "Hey, this is the location at this address"?
I mean,
and I'm
not
like-
on the host,
Not on the host, but also on the host. You should know that.
but not on the yes, in a perfect world, but also. Like you said, you should know, like, hey, this is this location,
Yeah,
right?
but then and so we're just sitting there. We're mad. We're like, that's almost $300 that just got wasted
Did
for
you
all the
charge
food
him for
and
all
everything.
of it?
We couldn't charge him anything. He wasn't there.
But you should have charged him.
Then a
for
little
there.
bit later, when we're still sitting there, and I hadn't even talked to the host yet, we get another call from the manager of the other location. He goes, hey, I just want to let you know it wasn't the guy's fault and it wasn't your host's fault. It was our host's fault. So the guy called that location that he went to, and the host is just such a fucking idiot over there that the way the guy was describing it, she was like, that doesn't sound like our food. It must be the other location. And the volume he's ordering, this sounds like a catering order. And we do all the catering out of our location.
Right.
So she goes, you need to call over there. Thinking it's a catering order this guy's trying to place. He calls to ours. Our host tells him this is this location. He's like, I was fucking told to call this one.
Right.
So I hope she got fired.
I don't want people to lose jobs.
I don't either, but you know what? That's doing your job very
That
poorly
sucks.
and cost it. One, the guy shows up extremely pissed off because he's in a rush. He ordered these an hour and a half beforehand to be ready from the restaurant. He's spending $300. The food should be ready and correct. It's not. Two,
Agreed.
then the other location is out $300. I feel like that's a fireable offense anywhere.
Or
Also, yeah, if the owner, Jonathan, finds out, she's 100% going to get fired.
what if everybody just threw a bunch of like water bottles and like silverware and just like utensils and stuff at her, and then just littered the field and booed her a bunch, and then she just didn't do that anymore?
There's something I've learned, and I don't
Or
know
she
what
like comes
it is.
back and she's like, I've overturned the call. I was wrong.
There's something
Here's
about
your chicken parms. Like, what if we did that kind of just like around a UT situation with her? But then she walks back and we're like,
Or-
okay, better, but still.
we
we're
could just
watching.
fire her and hire somebody that's not going to be an idiot.
I mean, that also might be a better fix.
Also, maybe just understand that when somebody's describing a chicken parm to you, you do have that at your location. It's one of the cornerstone dishes.
I want chicken parm now.
It's really fucking good. But yeah, so we just had a whole long thing today, and then also the AC went out in the back for a little bit.
Also, AC goes out all the time.
Dude, all the fucking time. As I was leaving, too, the guys were there, and I was like, "Hey, let me just ask you. This
Was
could
your
be a
AC
dumb
run
question."
by Comcast? What was our code for it?
No, it's bad, not incompetent.
Yep, there we go. That's what I'm saying.
So as I'm leaving, I'm like, guys, this is probably a really stupid question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. We had a fire drill at 10:30, or the entire building, not just our restaurant, the entire building that we're in. I was like, is there any chance them setting off the fire alarms could have somehow tripped our AC and fucked it up? And the guy just gets this look on his face. He's like, I don't know,
Probably.
but that is possible. But like, dude, in the last year, we spent over $20,000 on this AC.
That's too much.
It's now, granted, it's an industrial
That's an
AC,
AC.
so
You
it's
just buy an AC for that, right?
not an industrial one.
Steal an AC, dude.
It's like 7,000 pounds. It has to get put in the
get-
roof.
I'll put you in touch with Frankie Ocho. That guy can get you. He'll get you a brand new one tomorrow.
Yeah, all that food wasted. Gonna have to drop more money on AC when we're not doing anything wrong. It just keeps breaking.
Is it kind of cool
Shitty day.
when your company has to spend money though, and like you're like, well, I don't have to spend that at least.
I do think that. I'm like, well, that's not my money.
Like when I would do, when I had my catering job, and I would have to go to like a Costco or a Sam's Club or like a Restaurant Depot, and you're just like, ooh, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, like you just buy like 5 things, and all of a sudden it says, okay, that'll be $748, and you're like, whoa,
Hey, here's a company card.
Meat's expensive. Which also another not cool.
I'll take that receipt.
After I leave here, I have to go back to work.
You passed work.
Yeah, I passed it,
You
but
just
I have
gotta
to pull.
exit
I
it.
gotta
Yeah.
because I have ye old company card and a couple of receipts sitting in my pocket right now.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Not ideal.
So I'm just having just a fucking sparkling day all around.
Robert, what do you got?
This is usually every week. This is the hardest segment for me to come up with something because
Your life's so perfect.
generally, I'm pretty content. Nothing too bad happens to me. But like this week, I think this really has upset me for quite a while now, and it's that our I voted stickers are really lame.
Yeah?
They're really lame.
Did you early vote already?
I've seen other counties, cities with I voted stickers that are so much cooler than what we have.
We just get the generic one?
Yeah, we just get very generic. Like, what's up with that?
I kind of like the generic ones because it makes me feel like this is like, it feels like real. And cause sometimes you go and it's like, Harris votes. Like if it's Harris County.
Yeah.
And it's like,
That's what I got.
Dude, I got two
Like-
pictures from my friends with their I voted stickers, and I was like, fucking nerds.
I want like collectible stickers.
Yeah. Oh,
I want to collect
dude.
them all.
Dude, this is from like people get with like World Series pens and
Yeah.
stuff. Like, yo, dude, this is from 24.
Yeah.
Bro, that would be cool. I think you should be able to like, maybe not everybody gets one, but like if you ask, you should be able to. It's like when you don't always get the pilot wings on a plane, but if you're like, hey, can I get a thing of like the clip-on pilot wings? Like, yeah, here you go. It's usually for kids, whatever. They should be able to be like, yeah, here you go. Here's like a real sticker, a real pen, or a patch. A patch would be cool. And I think you'd also probably get better voter turnout if you were like, you get a prize to go vote.
Yeah. I want to get like a little scrapbook. I'm gonna
Yeah,
collect
but then
collect,
then
like,
you'd be in that
stamps.
whole situation where like, well, richer districts can give out better things, so they're
No, it's like a Cracker Jack prize everywhere. Like rich
Oh, same
districts
one?
get the same. Like hey, guess what? We're giving out 1 marble per person. We have this many, and then you can always tell who didn't vote. I guess you can tell that anyways, but still,
You could probably just buy marbles also.
right? But like, it'd be funny if you just get like 1 marble or a chip, like
Should
a chip,
we-
like Alcoholics Anonymous chips. But like if it was like
Yeah.
a voted chip, and it just said like the date and maybe the candidates.
Yeah, like a challenge coin.
Yeah. Dude, can we do challenge coins? I really wanted to like have friends that we do challenge coins with, but I guess you don't drink. Robert would have to buy us a soda though.
Wait, what's a challenge coin?
You have a challenge coin, and so like a lot of cops and firefighters and military have them, but anybody can like just get it. Like somebody gave me a New York Giants challenge coin.
What
And
is it?
It's just like Google challenge coin. Like it's just like a coin in your pocket, but usually it'll be like whatever precinct the police officer's from or whatever. And like with the Rod Ryan show listeners, a lot of people will be like, "Hey, love the show. Here's a challenge coin."
Okay, I understand it's a coin. What does it do?
Nothing, but like
a
with your
collectible.
Why is
friend.
it called a challenge
So-
coin?
So
I thought you were gonna mean like your friend says something and you go
Well,
challenge.
no, but like what you would do with it is if you carried the challenge coins around, then like if you were part of the game, then I'd be like, "Hey Pat, what's up?" And I'd throw my challenge coin down, and if you didn't have your challenge coin on you, then you had to buy me a drink.
Oh, okay, that makes sense to me.
Never heard that part of it before, but
That's how Rod does it with his friend. And
Also,
I'm always
I,
jealous because I don't get included in it.
If you're having trouble coming up with a not cool next week, I sent you a link. It's just a countdown to opening day, so you can be like, we got 147 days to opening day.
But challenge coins, so we should make Pastor Gravy challenge coins.
yeah.
That'd be
I
silly.
will always win.
I also-
I keep coins on me.
I also think we should get into the underground sticker market.
The underground sticker market.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Isn't Emma part of the overground sticker market?
We could get her involved potentially.
She probably knows
This is-
It's a front.
the
and then
supply
we're
line.
under-
This is all brainstorming session, obviously. But what
Yeah,
what is
what are
underground
underground?
stickers?
I'm just saying we just come up with our own designs and like
we
of-
only
of
put them
official things.
under the ground. Like you can only dig them up.
Yeah, they're like in lock boxes. That's where we'll put the challenge coins to. If we get stickers, challenge coins.
We put like
Okay,
very
our-
intricate maps that you have to find and dig 7 feet under the ground. And like for this,
I want our
Oh,
first
that'd be
sticker to
great.
just say "I park like an idiot." Slap them things on people all over the place.
I dug 7 feet underground, and all I got was this sticker.
that'd be really funny. That's a very Nate for you move.
I tried to get Grandpa's old suit, and all I got was this sticker.
But challenge coins would be tight because like if you carry it on you all the time, then you just cancel it out. But then you get
I've
to
had the same
motherfuck
coin in
people.
my wallet since I was like 6th grader.
Yeah, so you're good. But it's like a big coin though. It'd be
It's a fucking
big
$50.
coins. Like
It's a
I
big
have,
coin.
I have like, I'll give you one next week. I have like 6 or 7 of them at least.
Hell yeah.
Because it's really like at BuzzFest, I'll get like 1 per BuzzFest. Not actually.
got big ass
I feel like I'm
coins, dog.
bragging. I'm not gonna give away like a fancy one people gave me. I've got some ones that like people just gave were like generic ones.
What year is that coin from, Pat?
Coins, dog. This is actually a
Yeah,
different
that's about
one.
the size of a.
No,
challenge
this
coin.
is a Republic of Texas. Honestly, I don't even remember where the fuck I got that.
You
one.
could
So is that a
probably.
challenge coin?
I'm a
You
coin
could
collector.
like if I threw a challenge coin down and Pat threw that down, I feel like I would have to be like, "Yep, all right, that counts."
And I got this one that my uncle gave to me when he was a helicopter
Why do you have
pilot.
coins
I don't know.
on
People
you?
give me coins, and coins are my flavor of autism, I guess.
So is that? Do
That's
you
a
have
good
challenge-
rock.
and
do
then
you have
this
challenge
coin
coins
is.
with you?
I want you to guess what year this one's from.
Ooh, 83.
72.
71.
Fuck! I was so close. I was so close.
Seriously,
New game?
I'm assuming this Republic of Texas one.
We're gonna spend the next hour and a half on the podcast guessing what year coins are from.
I'm assuming I probably got this from my buddy who teaches Texas history. But
If we run out of random celebrities, that would be the next way to end the podcast. We just put like a jar of coins and then just
pull
have to
one
dig
out.
it every day.
I got to be honest, I never knew exactly what my autism one, and I think I just figured out it's coins.
You just have a bunch of. Coins.
I like coins.
And is it change? No, none of these coins are coins you could spend. They're just giant coins.
I mean, that one was a $1 coin. I could literally
The
spend
Texas one is not.
No, but the 1971 was a $1 coin.
That's fine.
But
That's
my
fine.
dad gave me that. Actually, I think like elementary school. I used to wear it in my shoe as good luck on test days. Don't know why. I think it didn't mean anything. My dad just gave me a fucking $1 coin one day.
Yeah.
And my 8-year-old brain was
As a
like,
kid,
"This is
he
our
was like,
bond
this is what
forever.
we need this.
This is my lucky coin
This
now."
is keeping my father alive.
Do you ever bring it up to him?
I don't think I've ever brought it up to him once in my life. I might have been like, "Hey, you gave me a coin one time. I still have it." He was probably like, "Yeah, this is why we got you tested as a child." Pat, that wasn't gifted and talented classes. That was we're worried you're going to wear a helmet classes.
All right. Well, that was our not cool segment. That was pretty good. At
Coins.
Pass the Gray Pod, hashtag PTG not cool. Hit us up for there. Let's get to the answers segment. We'll wrap this bad boy up. If you haven't ever been a part of the podcast before, listened, the answer segment, we do the Precome segment to start things off. That's where we get to bring our questions, our ideas, just our thoughts. So just run them by the boys. If you would like to do any of that, do that in the answer segment. You can also ask us any question you want. You want parenting advice? You want relationship advice? You want us to power rank things? You want us to tell you what color a number is or what scent certain things are? We can tell you all of these things.
What obscure coins taste like?
Yeah, what year a coin is. We can help you on that. Don't do that. Don't send us pictures.
That would
of
actually
coins.
be great when people just like tweeted at us or like, "What year is the coin I'm holding?"
That'd be such a stupid game.
And then
It's just a coin. No, like it's just the coin, but you blurred out the year. That's
We
what
answer,
year is
and
this?
then
Like,
they
I don't
unblur.
know. I have no idea. They're all extremely clean, so you're just guessing every year.
We gotta rank some coins next
We're
week.
gonna rank coins.
Send us some coins and we're gonna rank them next week.
No, Halloween next year.
Do two
Next week.
rankings.
Okay, fine. All right.
I can't sit on coins for 2 weeks, dog.
But if you would like to ask us any questions at all, or ask us to power rank things, or anything of the sort, ask us if something's a ladle or a boomerang or anything like that, hit us up at PassGaryPod, hashtag PTG answers. That's how we'll search for them. You can also email them to us at passgarypod@gmail.com. Use answers in the subject. But the Twitter is going to be way faster at PassGaryPod, hashtag PTG answers. The answer segment this week's brought to you by PassGravyMerch.com. It is election season. You're going to want to get with the only party that matters, the Gravy Gang party. Gravy Gang 2024 shirts and tanks are available. We also have the Gravy Gang sun hats and sun shirts, the Ladalettes World Tour stuff. And I need to go order this summer Gravy Gang dad hat. Like, I know that it's not summer, but still the sun hat rocks.
It feels like it is.
The sun hat rocks. That's true. It's true. We also got some stickers. The PTG IC sticker. You get the shorts. It is still short season. I had a friend that was sending me a picture of him wearing his April Fool's Somewhere shirt last week to work. He was like, I got some questions for that, but just tell him, hey man, it's April Fool's Somewhere. All of the Pass the Gravy merch, go get it. Shout out Mikey Paul. I saw he was rocking some Pass the Gravy merch at work the other day. So shout out to Mikey Paul. PassTheGravyMerch.com. If what's something that would get a lot of comments that we could do? Every NFL division, but I want it all like go division by division, one at a time.
Or like ranking them, or
No, just like list all of them, the entire 32 NFL teams, but like, it can't be interrupted, and it has to be division by division. It's got to go Bears, Vikings, Packers. What's else? Lions, and then you'd go Giants, Eagles, Commanders, Cowboys, but you can't break the divisions. You got to go in order, and you have to be one comment after another. Whoever does that first, I will give you a Gravy Gang 2024 shirt. And if you're not one of those people, PassTheGravyMerch.com. Go get you your Pass the Gravy swag. That's how you support the pod. We don't ask for money. All of this is 100% free. If you'd like to support the pod, this is an easy way to do it. PassTheGravyMerch.com. PassTheGravyMerch.com, the official sponsor of the Answer segment.
Well, if you just answer the question. Why don't you just answer the question? Be honest. No big deal. Yeah, answer the question.
Don't change the subject, just answer the fucking question.
Any questions?
All right, our first question this week is from Quentin Hughes at Q the Ace on Twitter, and Quentin says, if a robot does the robot, is it doing the robot or is it just dancing?
I think it's just moving.
No, the robot doing the robot is.
Yes, it's doing the robot.
It is doing the robot. It's just like a very meta.
But it's
like,
also dancing.
It'd be like if an astronaut moonwalked
Or
on
what
the
if,
moon.
if a
but it was the
worm is
Michael
doing
Jackson
the worm?
moonwalk.
Do you say it's dancing or it's just doing the worm? Or do you just say it's
But
moving?
the worm is essentially just.
And actually,
a
the
worm
worm
moving.
isn't the way a worm moves.
Yeah, but it would be a worm just squiggling.
Because the worm squiggles up like that, and the worm you do
But
this.
now the robots don't all just do the rhythmic thing like that. Now they're just more like so I think a robot doing the robot is still the robot doing the robot, but it is just a super meta version of it.
Yeah.
The robot.
Wait, why haven't we gotten that? There's robots.
Oh,
Why
we've
hasn't
definitely
anyone
had
had
that? We've definitely had that.
I haven't seen it.
YouTube that dude.
No.
But there's 100 videos.
No, I'm talking
maybe
about.
a
I want
million.
to see a robot doing the robot algorithm.
Maybe
do your
even
work.
a million. Yeah, you will. You will soon.
You're listening, Instagram.
Robert, do you agree with that? It's still doing the robot.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Is every time a robot moves, is it doing the robot?
Nope. It's not always dancing.
I didn't say dancing. Is it always
Robot-
doing
but
the robot?
The robot is a dance.
But any robotic movement could be part of that dance.
No, it's just him living his life.
It's the specific, like,
When he's dancing,
slow down
the
pop
robot.
locking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Good question, Q. Good question. Next one's from Alex O at Alex McThunder1 on Twitter. And Alex O says, since we got Freddy and Jason already, what other two Halloween characters would you want to see fight each other?
Bro, Chucky and Leprechaun mini fight.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Keep it in the same weight class, man.
That's a really good one, Pat. I was going to go, was it from Scream? Is it Ghostface? Mm-hmm. Ghostface and Michael Myers, because it'd be just a stab off. They both like to stab people. They would just be stab, 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 stab,
Yeah,
stab,
but Michael
stab,
Myers wins. He's supernatural.
But-
Ghostface is just a dude.
Yeah,
He's tired of his girlfriend.
but
not
he's still stabby
fucking him.
though. But like, I don't know. That was my logic. They both stab people. They could just have a stab
Ooh,
off.
what about
You had a little
Ghostface
off.
versus the fisherman with the hook from I Know What You Did Last Summer? I want those two to fight.
What about Ghostface versus the scary movie Ghostface? What?
I would love that one.
That would be a funny
I would
one.
love that one because Ghostface would
That'd
take
be
it
like
seriously.
a celebrity deathmatch version of it.
And then like Ghostface would be trying to find him in the house, and then he opens up a door, and the scary movie one's just getting high.
Yeah.
He's like, oh fuck, I forgot we were gonna fight.
But yeah, I would go Ghostface and Michael
I
Myers.
still want Leprechaun and Chucky. I think
No,
the
that's
mini
really
fight
good.
would be funny.
I would definitely watch that. Robert, what about you?
I want to see like some movie characters, right? Is that movie characters?
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm gonna go with the mom of Wednesday. The mom Wednesday they talked about.
No,
earlier.
Wednesday is the mom.
Yeah, as I said, the mom Wednesday. Wednesday the mom.
yeah.
Wednesday the mom. Oh,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I thought you meant like Esther, the grandma.
No.
That's Wednesday's mom.
Wednesday the
The
mom.
grandma on the Addams Family.
Yeah. Versus like a werewolf.
I think it'd be a good fight.
All right.
Women are ferocious.
Okay.
Like, who would win that?
Probably the werewolf.
Well, we don't know.
I don't know.
I'd put money on the werewolf.
I don't know. The Addams Family, they had a lot of
Is it a full moon?
monsters around. See, that's nothing. If it's not a
If
full
it's
moon, then the werewolf
it's
is just a
100%
guy.
werewolf. That's true.
And then he'd definitely win in a fight with a woman.
Yeah. Maybe. Great question. I liked everybody's answers there. Next question. We've got a power rankings. We got Raimundo Benavidez at Kmundo B on Twitter. And Mundo says, power rank these parties. He gives us a Halloween party, Mario party, frat party, a Diddy party, and a bachelor party. Robert, you go first.
I'm going a Mario Party number 1.
All right.
Mario Party number 1. Number 2, I'm going Halloween Party. Number 3, I'm going Bachelor Party. And 4, I guess I'll go Frat. And then 5, Diddy. Though Frat and Diddy kind of seem like the same kind of party. Boom.
I'll go next.
All right.
I'm going to go Bachelor Party 1. It is just the most pure, boiled down to its core, dudes being dudes.
Yeah.
Any other time in your life, have you just thrown tortillas to see who could make it go the farthest?
That was a sick part of my bachelor.
That was fucking sick. And why would you ever do that? I don't know. You leave dudes alone long enough, we're going to do some weird shit.
There's a canyon, and we wanted to see if we could throw it.
We had a sex doll.
That was, yeah.
I see. It was a blow up doll.
It was a blow up doll.
That I took like 7,000 pictures with.
Yeah.
They still pop up on my
I had
phone.
to carry it with me everywhere.
It's funny. So Bachelor Party 1, Mario Party 2. Mario Party's great. It might end friendships. In fact, I'm sure there's been more than one Mario Party night that ended with somebody being disinvited from a bachelor party.
That could be it, yeah.
But Mario Party's so much fun. 3, Halloween Party. Not really anymore, but like remember being like high school?
Halloween parties
were
Yeah.
like the best parties. You're like, oh sweet, it's gonna be a party with girls dressed really slutty. That's a great party.
Right.
4 is frat party because it is a Diddy party with less funding. And granted, people might be like, Pat, the Diddy party is also girls dressed slutty. That's not their choice.
Or it is, but the other stuff they do is not their choice.
Yeah. And you know, any party that has like literal, like you weigh the lube in pounds, I don't want to be there.
Yeah, that's a pretty good.
Diddy parties,
Pretty
that's
good rule to follow.
probably a great party, but it was a problematic
I don't
party.
think it was
I
a
mean,
great
just
party.
the party itself, part of it was probably fun.
if you're a
all the weird
rapist,
sex
maybe.
stuff that was going on with it, not cool.
Like
but
Deshaun
the
Watson
actual
would have
party.
loved Diddy parties.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. You can't separate. Oh, I want only the good parts. The Diddy party is
Ben
all parts of
Roethlisberger
it.
would have loved Diddy parties.
Allegedly.
Allegedly would have loved them. All right, I'll go next. I got Halloween parties.
They are sick.
Halloween parties, because like you said, like maybe not now, but like as an adult, when somebody's like, it's a Halloween party, you're like, all right, like, cause
It's the costume
hey, I'm having a get together, man. You're like, all right, fuck, like I'm gonna do this. We're gonna, like, what's going on? Like Halloween party, everybody's kind of like already out of their element, so like everybody's kind of just like chill a little bit more, or their guards up more. I don't know. I always felt like it was like, well, we're all dressed silly. This is funny. Like
Dressing up
everybody's
silly is
kind of
fun.
just hanging out, but Halloween parties are cool. One, not like 5, not 5 Halloween parties. Going to 1.
Yeah.
Let's cap it at that. All right, I'm in my 30s. Let's relax.
Like the
Relax a
Halloween
little bit.
party means it's on Halloween. Well, I'm having one the weekend before, and she's having her. No,
If I'll
No,
go one of the
Halloween
one of,
party.
I'll go before or after, but we gotta make a decision.
it's got to be that nearest closest weekend.
We gotta make a decision. Yeah. Number 2 is Mario Party. It rocks. And then the best part about Mario Party is that when I'm done, I don't have to really clean up or anything afterwards, and I can just go to bed. So that's a huge part of Mario Party that I enjoy.
That's a great part of the party.
3 is bachelor party. I really like. I like what you said about bachelor parties. The only problem with bachelor parties is I think that like movies and so many things I have like made people have this false idea of like what a bachelor party is, and
It's
I think
not The Hangover.
A lot of bachelor parties like I've gone to a bunch of really fun ones, but like I felt like with mine we weren't like we're gonna get crazy. But like I think a lot of times people's expectations are like it's gotta be insane, and like somebody just gets hammered and passes out the first night, and then like that's their Saturday,
Yeah.
or that's their Friday, whatever it was. But I think bachelor parties are fun for like 36 hours total in the weekend. There's like a 36-hour not consecutive window because it's like you get there, everybody's excited to see each other, you party the first night, you're hungover as shit. That part's not fun the next morning, and then you go do whatever the activity is for the Saturday. That part's really fun, and then everybody's drunk and cranky, and then you all pass out, and then you wake up, and you're like, fuck, we gotta drive back. But there's like 36 hours in the weekend that rock with the
As long
bachelor
as you
party.
don't have-
and you're with your boys, so like that's
Yeah.
also fun.
You're just chilling with the boys, and that's fun. As long as you don't have the one guy that's really pushy about strippers.
yeah, that would be bad.
That's
Don't do
just
that.
where you're like, okay, dude, we're not 22 anymore.
Then number 4, frat party. I don't want to go with the rapey vibes you guys gave with all the frat parties, but I feel like frat parties are just significantly less fun if you are a dude that is not in the fraternity.
Yeah. You know, I mean,
Like, it's probably
a party.
awesome if you're
Sometimes
in that.
I've been to frat parties
Yeah,
that were fun.
They were fun. But
It's
just like, yeah, there's
it's
like
more fun to make a joke about them.
Right. No, I get you. And then in 5 is Diddy parties. Just like, nope. Pass on those.
I don't like the trend where someone will post a video now and it's just 7,000 comments. Nice try, Diddy. That's not even funny anymore.
People aren't. There's not a lot of like that funny people.
And don't get me wrong.
They copy a lot of the jokes. That's just how it works. That's
I'm
the
a
internet.
huge fan of glomming on to and running something into the ground that other people don't find funny.
Harambe.
But I do that when I'm the only one that finds it
Right.
funny. When it's 19,000 people running the joke into the ground, then it's just not funny.
Right.
It's repetitive and stupid.
You get it.
I'm
Great.
gonna get comments now that are like, "Oh, Pat, nice try, Diddy."
Great comment or a great question. Great power rankings, Raymundo at KMundoB. Give him a follow. Next one is from Mikey Paul at It's Just Mikey P on Twitter. And Mikey says, is going to work considered being in a type of concentration camp?
Oh, I know a lot of people that don't concentrate at all at work.
I would say specifically because of that, but like, yeah, no, it's not a concentration
No, it's not.
camp.
Yeah, you're also not being worked to death or being shouted. Actually,
You're
from
not
time to
being
time,
like-
I have been shouted at in German.
It's a unique situation, but you're not usually like
Most
trained,
people don't
like,
have Germans
like
that
brought in by trains against your will, and then been like, hey, you're not going to get paid, and also you have to go to these showers sometimes that not anybody's coming back from. So like that's a little bit different
And I'm not Jewish.
than work.
Well, actually, not all of them are Jews. No, dude, it's just work.
Yeah, I wouldn't say like I get like if you're in a think group, if you work for a think group,
A think tank.
or a think tank, but you go on a retreat, would that be a concentration camp? A think tank on a retreat that is a camping retreat.
No, just
Is a
because you're
concentration
thinking
camp,
doesn't mean
'cause
you're
you're think-
concentrating.
okay.
I'm constantly staring off into space at work. I'm not concentrating.
Okay.
I am thinking.
Just asking questions here. Just asking questions.
Yeah.
All right. Next question, final question, and guess who's back? Alex Sabine. Saving the newbie for last, but this is his second consecutive week writing in. I think he might have written in before, but I feel like he was new last week. Alex Sabine says, cop cars, Ubers for criminals,
You got to add a word.
free Ubers for criminals.
Random Ubers. Because an Uber is usually taking you where you want to go. This one you're not sure. I guess it's not random though.
It's like a bus stop.
Yeah, like, but you're not. It's not taking where you want to go. It's taking you where you don't want to go.
But a bus stop can also take you to the wrong place if you're on the wrong bus, which is like
That's true.
you like get. I would say, cop cars are like the wrong Ubers
Yeah.
for criminals. Like, wait, I was gonna go to Pat's house. Why'd you take me to jail? Come on.
It's where like when you step into an Uber and you go for Pat, and they just kind of look at you and you go, "Fucking hope this is the right one."
Oh, dude,
Didn't that happen to you one time? You got in the wrong Uber?
Yeah, we realized it though quickly. Did I send you guys my Uber driver's name?
Can I guess?
No.
Damn it. I was actually just gonna guess like Booby Hurts. I don't know why that was the name, the fake name that popped into my
On
head.
Sunday, coming back from the bar, I had a really funny Uber driver name. Robert, is that offensive to say this is funny?
Why didn't you ask me?
Because you would have said it was fine.
Yeah, I probably would have just said it.
I mean, his name, I guess.
Yeah,
It just was a funny name. I'm not making fun of him.
I'll say it.
It's Hong Fuck. What's his name?
That's a great name.
It's Hong Fuck. Like, I mean, how can I not? Like, I have to mention. Like, I didn't say it to him, but like, I'm not gonna not say that. Like, my Uber driver was Hong Fuck.
Dude, imagine his,
PHUC. Like, that
imagine his
rocks.
name was like M.I.
I wanted it to be
Like, his
Hung
first
Fuck.
name was
Like, that
me.
would have been cool. That would have been way
No,
cooler.
But like if his first name was actually me, like M.I., and he's in school and they read it backwards,
Oh yeah.
fuck me.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
We had that kid in our
Fuck
school.
Hong.
There was he was O Men, and then when you realized it was backwards, it was Men O. So either way, it was
Never
funny.
even heard of that
He went by
person.
Edward.
Oh yeah.
He went by Edward.
I didn't call him
I was
that.
like, that's not your real name? Okay. Yeah, so cop cars are like getting in the wrong Uber for criminals.
Yeah.
And the Uber's like, I'm not turning around. Hey, I'm not turning around. I don't care. All right. We will not add a new
This isn't
trip.
where I wanted to go. Lock.
We are not stopping at McDonald's.
Can you get in the front seat though?
I would like that.
I don't think you should get in the front seat of Ubers unless it's like full. Like you got a bunch of people, but if your Uber comes to pick you up and you just step into the front seat, you're fucking weird. Get in the
Yeah,
back.
well, when Uber was like a new thing, I did that because it felt weird being like, I'm just going to get in behind you.
Yeah, but then the first time one of them talks to you, you're like, I'm getting in the back.
Yeah. I had another Uber this weekend, going to the bar, and she was really cool. I didn't have a problem with it, but she was like, hey, I hope you don't think I'm weird for saying this. And I was like, what the fuck is what's she about to say? And she's like, so I was listening to Harry Potter before you got it. I was like, oh yeah, you can listen to Harry Potter. I don't care. And she's like, but like, I'm not listening like a book on tape. I'm listening to like the dictation version of it. And it was just where she would like do the auto dictation. She had the
I'd be
book.
like, cool. I'm just gonna stare at my phone the whole time.
I was like,
anyway.
no, that's fine. You're good. And she's like, okay, well, thank you so much. I didn't know if it was going to be a no. I was like, no, you're good. I don't think you're weird. It's fine. And she's like, I just haven't read them. And like, we talked about Harry Potter for like 5 minutes while we were going. All right, which one are you on?
Do your
Fucking
thing,
Azkaban?
girl.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's funny though.
That's funny.
You should have just been like Snape dies.
No, because she'd already watched it. She'd already read them. But yeah. Okay. Shout out Hong Fuck. Hope he's listening. We're watching.
Yeah.
All right. That was it. That was it, guys. Great questions. Great everything submitted by you guys and gals. Don't forget, we're telling people to eat Scarecrow. And then what was the other thing we're going to do?
The NFL teams division.
Oh, yeah. We're going to do. No, but our fun thing we were going to do that we changed it. I don't know.
Challenge coins?
No, not challenge coins. I don't know. You'll if you listen to the episodes, you fucking know. All right, you know what we
like coins.
No, I don't know. We were gonna tell people to eat Scarecrow instead, and then there was something else we were gonna do. No, tell people we were jet lagged. Just use jet lag as an excuse for when you're tired. Say I'm jet lagged, and then
show up to work super high. I'm jet lagged.
Jet lagged, bro. Where'd you go? Then just don't answer it. Don't answer no matter what. All right.
No.
So yeah, try not to eat too much Scarecrow, and then one of us on this podcast will be eating Scarecrow after PTG Picks is over at the end of the season. Let's get to our random celebrity generator to wrap things up on today's podcast. It's Nicki Minaj is the auto-generated first.
I'm gonna go with Rainn Wilson.
Rainn Wilson.
I'm gonna go Russell Crowe.
I'm gonna go Chris Pratt. All pulls from the show. Let's see who it is. John Lithgow, the Trinity Killer from Dexter. John Turturro. Ooh, have we ever had back-to-back Johns? Oh, man. Oh, Christine Taylor.
Christine Taylor, you bitch.
Adam Pascal.
Fuck is Adam Pascal?
Steve Harvey.
That's the worst picture of Steve Harvey I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, he was very... I don't know. That was a pretty average picture of Steve Harvey. Just looked mad. Not even close, though. Hopefully, you guys or gals, maybe one of y'all got it. If you did get it, somebody told me they got it. It's like, I don't believe you. That's the best part. It's like, if you got it, I'm still going to tell you I do not believe you at all.
I didn't believe it when I saw it happen twice.
That's true. Yeah, you didn't want to give me big credit for it. All right, love you guys. Have a great rest of your week. Go Giants, go Packers, go Texans.
Go Texas State.
Go Texas State, go Yankees.
Go Irish. I'm not nervous at all about playing Navy.
Go Yankees.
Totally not super nervous.
Have a great rest of your week.
Go Doyers.
Don't go Yankees. Pass your great bitches.
Gravy, gang, gang, gang. Baby, pop the top and let it spread. As we're listening to Pastor Grave. We're going fishing for your bitch today. We're drunk in Houston, and we